Isaiah breaking these cars. They said I wouldn't make it, trying to break it dark. Now I'm on stage, I just was running from the darks. I know they see me, I just passed some to my dog like a frisbee. And every yellow diamonds got it looking like your PP. Shot to the moon, you would think I'm with E.T.
In Milwaukee County, equity means making sure everyone has a real chance to thrive. That's why the Milwaukee County Office of Equity works to help remove barriers, strengthen community connections, and support fair access to opportunities across Milwaukee County. Want to learn what they do, explore resources, or find ways to get involved? Just search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online. Milwaukee County Office of Equity, advancing equity for all Milwaukee County residents. For more information, search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot fast and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says,
avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Milwaukee Black Talk on 101.7 FM.
The Truth.
And 1510 AM. W269DL. Milwaukee. A Milwaukee Black Media Company.
.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler Digi Meech. We are live and direct at the American Family Insurance Studio in the beautiful heart of downtown Milwaukee. Meech.
What's the word? Welcome to the Tap In, Truth Nation.
What's the word? We got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, it was kind of vibey over the weekend. Happy Father's Day.
Shout out to all the fathers. Yes, indeed. Happy belated Father's Day to those who are fathers. We had an amazing time covering MJ's listening party at Brownstone.
It's been that long since we've been on the air?
Yeah, that was Thursday.
Yeah. I mean, I did Juneteenth, so.
The time was had.
I was on the radio all day, it felt like.
Juneteenth was Friday, as well as Summerfest. It was all types of things happening over the weekend. Like, it really was a vibe throughout the entire city.
Yeah. The atmosphere at Juneteenth was unlike no other this year. I felt like it was way more people, way more businesses, way more tents.
I'm salty. I wanted to see Don Toliver, but I was down.
I said Summerfest. I was talking about.
Yeah, you
Juneteenth.
said.
I mean,
You said Juneteenth.
Yeah, but the Summerfest was going on at the same time, so it felt like the city was just
different.
lit.
Yeah. I didn't make it. I had to prepare for my daughter's graduation. Shout out to Kennedy. Today, my daughter graduated from high school, and she started college last week. So she had dual enrollment. She started college before she even walked across the stage.
Congratulations.
It was, shout out to all of the high school graduates. It was going down downtown today. It was going down.
Down. So, other than that, you had a good weekend?
I had an amazing weekend. I've learned some things about myself that I am not in my 20s anymore, and I can't hang like I thought I could.
Yeah.
So I have to give that up. But yes, it was an amazing weekend, an exciting weekend. Today was a great way to kick off the week with this celebration. Yeah, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the summer holds.
Tell us about MJ's release
party.
It
was dope. So dope. Shout out to...
I was there, but from your perspective.
Shout out to MJ. Shout out to Dr. Joe Johnson, which is their brother as well. Shout out to E2 and Wavy Boy, C Major, just the whole crew. Very, very, very top-notch, high-scale, quality industry music. The R&P and the, soul, what is it called? The genre. He created like a genre, but it sounds like Southern soul. Yeah. So it sounds like music that you could do line dancing to, almost like blues mixed with R&B. It was super dope. It was super amazing.
I almost was like, wow, they could just keep playing the whole album.
Yes. Yep.
Because they did some breaks in between. I'm like, well,
there literally was not one song, in my opinion, that was not radio worthy. The quality of it was most definitely up there. There were a lot of people in the building as well. I think that it was very, very put together, and I'm excited to see him take off.
Yeah, shout out to Brownstone too.
I'm excited to see him take off. That was very exciting. How was Juneteenth, Meech?
It was lovely. Like I said, it was just exciting to see, pretty much the culture together. It was, like I said, it seemed like everybody was on the east side.
Yeah.
I mean, we was in the parade, so that was my first parade. It was
okay.
It was a great experience being right there.
You was out there waving like the pageant,
yeah, waving at everybody. I mean, that's expected. People that's watching parade expect you to wave, so you better wave.
Absolutely.
So we got our wave on, and seen a lot of people we knew, and a lot of Truth supporters. We seen Al.
Yeah, shout out to Al.
That was amazing to see Al out there.
Al is our fave for sure.
Yeah. We passed out merch to the kids, and just mingling with everybody that was in the parade was wonderful too. The dance competitions, the people. I mean, the kids that was in the dance competitions, all of the tricked out cars and bikes.
Yes.
All the organizations just coming together.
Shout out to my niece Nira. She was actually one of the dancers that was in the parade. I'm salty. I didn't get it. I've been going to the parade or a part of the parade since I was 8. Like, my auntie would wake us up. Shout out to Auntie Janice, and we have to go down there early. But I had so much running around to do for today. But just looking at the videos, it looked like it was next level for sure.
Yeah, I called in trying to get everybody. I called into the station trying to get everybody to come out to the parade.
Yes.
Just, so it was great. And then we started the broadcast.
Okay.
And by the time we was late coming to the broadcast a little bit, but once we got there, it was just so vibrant, like on the strip of Juneteenth. Like I said, I was trying to guesstimate like how many people we thought was
gonna be.
I heard numbers of like 30,000.
Who were some of the people that y'all got a chance to interview during the live broadcasting?
We interviewed David Crowley.
Okay, shout out to DC.
We end up snatching Sheriff Nita Ball.
Okay.
Nita Bell. We interviewed Tory Lowe.
Okay.
Who
Shout
else?
out Tory.
Big Frank stopped by the booth.
Okay, Big Frank. It was cracking.
Yeah, it was going down.
It was cracking.
Yeah, we had the Milton House, a couple of our sponsors, Milton House, MCP, and it was just real. Like I didn't want it to end. It was just so crazy that during it, you was like, dang, it's almost over. Like, why we can't have more of this? Like during the week or during like why it's only one day? You know what I mean?
Did it feel like how it used to feel when we would go down as teenagers?
Yeah, I mean, as teenagers, probably not so much. I mean, I'm a little bit older now, so probably as teenagers, yes, it did give me the vibe of teenagers. You know what I mean? If I was a teenager, gave me the same vibes from back then. They had horses going through.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. Shout out to the entire Juneteenth committee and Alderwoman Cox. They spent a lot of time making sure that the parade is, the parade as well as the entire event and all of the organizations. Again, I said this last week. I truly believe that Milwaukee has one of the best Juneteenth celebrations around the country. And every year it gets better and better.
It definitely looked like it. It definitely looked like it. But towards the end, it kind of got a little bit. Like for me, I'm like, well, it's just almost time to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you just don't know what time it ends, but you kind of get the feeling when it's time to end.
Yeah.
And it was sad that it came to an end, but I kind of enjoyed it for real.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up, Meech.
I mean, I did.
That's what's up.
It's a good experience. I mean, just because I haven't been to prior years before, just trying to help with other organizations outside of Juneteenth, on Juneteenth, that we had the T4TC trying to help with disbursement and stuff based on things in the past. And
I would also like to see, to your point, I would also like to see extended activities in the Juneteenth Brownsville area. So whether it's like certain Black-owned businesses that's hosting different events, but I do believe we should have some type of extended activities for sure.
I mean, and that's what we built with T4TC. Obviously, we took it, to the north side a little bit, but that's pretty much what it's kind of doing. Just like helping with the release of June. It was, helping with the release of Juneteenth to kind of get everybody out that area so they could kind of get the work down there and clean up, and that way we can, bring, light to the north side, just the other side of the culture and stuff like that of Milwaukee. So.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we be able to do that again one of these times, or
next year.
Not just on Juneteenth, but any other day in the summertime.
Absolutely. I think next up is Brownsville Fest, which is August.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah, we got news of Milwaukee Night Market this week, right?
Oh yes, that's my fave. That's one of my faves. Have you been?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh, it's such a vibe. Like. There's DJs, there's vendors and food. It's very grown and classy. It's just dope.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that we didn't have it once a month, but that we had it at least bi-weekly. But that type of event where they block off the entire, 4 blocks, I think it is, maybe 5 blocks, it's cracking.
I mean, it's festival, around here it's festival season, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
So it's seeming like we're getting into a good vibe in the city. Weather's helping out. Yesterday wasn't too good for Father's Day
at all.
Me and a couple fathers, we was kind of mad that we man, we can't even take the kids out. Just making it so hard to barbecue a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it still was good. I seen the event at Sherman. That was lit still.
What event?
The Father's Day event at Sherman Park.
Oh, it was one.
Yeah, it's always one.
I thought that they stopped it.
They didn't stop it. It's just not publicly promoted.
I feel deprived.
I
think everybody in the city went just because, we celebrated Father's Day, but that was just the known place to go to. I was kind of not feeling the weather either. I think it would have been better if the sun was out, you know, but. Again,
I know I still enjoy my day. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Happy belated Father's Day, and no, to all of the real fathers, Father's Day is every day. Okay?
Yeah, I mean it was just a good Father's Day for me because that's like the first Father's Day I didn't have to, tug and pull with my baby mama of me trying to see my kids on Father's Day.
Yeah.
It was just the first time I ain't had to do that.
So do you believe that, because this is like a rhetorical question, but do you believe that fathers, not baby daddies, but fathers who are active, it should be guaranteed that they're able to keep their children on Father's Day?
I mean, some fathers don't, they feel like they need the day off. You know what I mean? So it all depends on the father. You know what I mean? In the situation, I think, like me, I be wanting to be around my kids. So, I said, like, it was like one of the first times I ain't had to go through an argument to try to get him or give a reason why I should see him on Father's Day. You know what I mean? Usually I'd be going back and forth like, man, it's Father's Day. You know what I mean? I don't have possession of my kids. They don't stay with me. So I don't have to, on Mother's Day, you don't have to try to see your kids. They with you already.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, but on Father's Day, I got to ask and beg. But this year was cool. I ain't had to do that.
That's dope. That's dope. Again, happy belated Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. Shout out to everybody who were able to attend MJ's listening party at Brownstone, as well as Juneteenth this past Friday. The Ninth Street Market is coming up this week. It's going down in Milwaukee. We got to go to break. Do not touch that dial. We got some special guests in the building coming up at the 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock hour. Make sure you stay tapped in 101.7 The Truth.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler, Digi Meech. We are live and direct. Meech, happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everybody at Truth Nation. Give us a call. Let us know your experiences at Juneteenth. If you went, if not, what do you think about it? 833-212-1017. I had a good experience.
I have a question for you, though.
Go ahead.
Because I've I've sat back and I've had the opportunity to look at some of the footage from Juneteenth and then reflect on previous Juneteenth celebrations, the good and the bad. And a question I want to pose is, are we better at celebrating culture versus building culture?
I think we better at building culture.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, we know how to celebrate it. We know how to celebrate. And we get. I guess this is the year I've seen like around the country that it's been like, because it's a federal holiday now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So obviously, it got more recognition, not just in our culture. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Around the country, I've seen a lot of other cities, a lot of other places celebrate Juneteenth. Probably some places probably their first time.
Yeah.
I've seen other places that had numerous of Juneteenth celebrations, but Milwaukee's the longest running. But then that's probably why we don't really pay it no attention. We think it's always going on like that.
Mm-hmm.
But this year probably a little bit more wide celebration because of the federal holiday. But I think we good at building it. We build culture, and I say that because we don't nearly celebrate Black History Month as much.
Mm-hmm.
As what I think we should as a culture.
Yeah.
And not like we used to be when I was younger.
Yeah.
Maybe because I was in school and it was a everyday thing to make some Black history stuff, and maybe because the Black history was more recent when we was younger. But I think we great at building it now in today's world than celebrating it. I think we gotta get a little better than that, and that's just like you said, Big Mama not in the house, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Morals and stuff is not really passed down as much as they used to be. So I think we have built different cultures, and we understand the culture of what's going on today, but celebrating it, I don't think people want to celebrate what the culture is today.
I'm going to disagree. I think we are great at celebrating culture, but not building it to its entirety. And this isn't surrounding the people or folks who put Juneteenth together. This is just cultural overall, right? I feel like when it's time to link and it's time to celebrate, everybody going to show up. But when it's time to put the work in after the celebration is done, it gets scarce. There's only a selective few people who are willing to continue to build it up. You know what I mean? Like, it becomes, in our culture, I feel like celebrations becomes very transactional. It's like, let's go out, kick it, let's celebrate for this one day. And then a lot of people forget that there's still call to actions that has to be had going forward after the celebration. Like, we can't just come out and be like, hey, let's do this, and then not follow behind it. Because then it becomes a question of what was it all for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're building it up for this one day or 1 month. But what happens afterwards? I feel like our city has to do a better job at making sure that we have things set in place to continue to build the culture after we celebrate the culture.
Yeah. And I think I was coming from the perspective of like building certain types of culture. You know what I mean? Not actually the culture that was built already. Like, and I get what you're saying. I kind of agree with that perspective because we don't. Like you said, people show up to celebrate, it's a barbecue, this and that. They breaking out the grill. You know what I mean? But and I think what you saying, like, is we building a culture together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. I think we build certain types of cultures along the way.
Yeah.
And that's why I think we was good at building cultures, because it's like, okay, we got the hip hop culture, we got this culture, we got that culture. Okay, we got this community. You know what I mean? We good at building that in that way, and we don't celebrate it enough for me. But your perspective, I get that, because we're not building the culture together or celebrating it all the time.
So what does Milwaukee culture look like right now? Like, what is our culture?
I mean, the summertime, we talking about just
Milwaukee
like
culture?
summertime. In the summertime is festival culture. You know what I mean? It's really just having a good time.
Yeah.
Type of vibes. Food, weather, good times, good vibes outside.
Family.
I mean, I don't know about Milwaukee. Ain't too family oriented.
I mean, you go pull up on your family members when it's hot.
Yeah, when it's hot.
Kick back. Yeah.
So, but in the winter, it changes, right?
Yeah.
What's the culture like in the winter?
First of all, it's already about to be July. So, I mean, the summer is coming and going, already. Before it ends, I would like to see us try some innovative things to help continue to build the culture and not just the same repetitive things that we, that we normally see. We need something new.
I mean, they trading Giannis.
Training him for what?
I don't know yet.
What do you mean?
I mean, they talking about Giannis finna get traded, so I guess that's...
I seen somebody earlier saying he getting traded to the Knicks. I don't know how true it was, but...
Not the Knicks. They ain't talking about either the Boston or Miami, so we just everybody sitting around waiting.
Do you think that's going to affect the culture?
I mean, it is right now in a sense because that's, for basketball and sports or just having a face of Milwaukee in sports, like he's been the face for the last 13.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Years. So it's like, that it'd be something new to not have Giannis around, you know what I mean? But, I feel you. We need something new. And not just new, it's just something really that we could literally call ours. You know what I mean?
That part.
That's just all it is. I mean, Juneteenth, we could call that ours as a black community. But what else after that? Like I said, we celebrate that day.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
Today, now.
So what do you think? Do you think there was an opportunity missed that Milwaukee could have done more this weekend to not just capitalize off of Juneteenth, but to kind of enhance it culture-wise?
I do. Definitely.
What do you think they missed?
It's not one clear message at Juneteenth.
Yeah.
I feel like, having all the vendors and the businesses is needed, give people opportunity to walk and see and try out, buy, you know what I mean, and see what's out here in Milwaukee as our culture.
Yeah.
But having one message be critical. What's
the call to action?
Yeah, I mean, like you kind of want to. We celebrating freedom, so I don't get that twisted. You know what I mean? That's the message. We celebrating that, but when you got up to 30,000 people in one area, nothing been said to neither one of them at one time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like the opportunity was missed to say something at once.
Yeah.
Get everybody the attention of getting everybody's attention. It was not there. You know what I mean? I got an idea for it, but I don't want to say it on there.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But the opportunity to get everyone's attention at one time. Not everyone was paying attention to the parade. Not everyone was at this booth. Not everyone was over here in this area. Not everyone was on Locust.
It's taking advantage of the masses of the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
That part was totally missed.
Yeah.
Because now everything you do is finna try to get that again.
Yeah.
You're finna try to gather everybody up or try to get everybody to read your post and this and that. Like, people passed out messaging or merch or stuff, flyers or whatever.
Yeah.
They got stuff at their booth available, but everyone can't get to that booth. You know what I mean? It's the design of Juneteenth. Like, it's something that we could have put messaging like across.
The marketing piece.
Yeah, the marketing piece and just like announcing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, they could control the vibe of Juneteenth. You got 20, 30,000 people there. I wouldn't allow nobody to have their own speaker.
Yeah.
I would be supplying the music. The vibe of Juneteenth would be what
dictated
Juneteenth,
by,
what Juneteenth dictates.
I think that I would love to see more of the city to its entirety, like, be a part of the actual celebration too. Like, we know, not necessarily just moving bodies, we know that everyone is going to be at the parade and then down on 3rd, but for the entire city to celebrate, And
that's
Juneteenth.
What we were trying to do with T4TC. Give it something else outside of the 3rd Street and not just that, because we had an idea on top of that to where we could activate 3 or 4 of those at one time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To where it's like now it's not just at Juneteenth, it's at 3 or 4 parks. So you got 4 or 5 locations of where you can celebrate Juneteenth. obviously the parade will be where it's at.
Yeah.
But it'll dictate or it'll deter people from having to travel.
Yeah.
So
and then
far.
That makes sense. So they can pivot. So they go there, leave, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, if they want to, and then head. But then that also gives everyone down on Juneteenth time to kind of disperse, and then, it kind of eliminates any issues.
You will alleviate people from actually
Yeah.
traveling that far. You know what I'm saying? But, you want everybody to experience that area. And then, like I said, the actual closing time was not really, what time it usually ends, but like I said, announcing, Juneteenth is closed, everybody need to, if you got a booth, you get that announcement, they come and tell you to start wrapping it up, but like as a patron, you don't know when it's time to leave.
Mm-hmm.
If it's time to leave, like Manan probably mentioned on his show, like me and him left together, we were seeing youth get dropped off at 3:30.
Yeah. Yeah. Were there any Black-owned businesses open? Like, not a booth, but like, were they physically open?
I don't think so. No, was nothing open except for wasn't nothing open. I think they, like you said, the gas station on Locust was closed.
Yeah.
Obviously the library is closed. They had Fast and Friendly open, who the store owner had to, they was getting most of the business of people trying to get something to drink that, trying to get something from the store.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I was at Truth booth, so I didn't really get the chance to really experience it like I usually do past years. But yeah, that's just me. You know what I mean? I think just like I said, the clear messaging that the city or, people in that area want to know, or just even Juneteenth about safety, constant safety reminders, constant safety postings, none of that. I didn't see, what I'm able to do, what I'm not able to do, where I'm able to go, where I'm not able to go.
So there was some signs. I seen on Instagram that they had them a lot on the poles, on trees.
Probably towards
like
the
signage.
teen zone or something like that, but just like walking. No.
Yeah. Just
I
where
mean,
it's fully visible.
There's not too many trees on 3rd Street in that area. You know what I mean? Unless you buy a park.
So maybe have the businesses, maybe allow the businesses to open, especially those who need the business, and then put the signage in those businesses as well.
But you got to think. It's not too many businesses over there on 3rd Street in that area until you get to past Locust to Center.
Yeah.
Those businesses, I experienced those businesses usually be open. You know what I mean? In the past, they was, like I said, I didn't make it that far.
Yeah.
But like from Locust to Burla, it's really, you got the floors, you got the
Rose Park.
Yeah, but you got the park taking up half of that block. And then on the other side is, construction going on and stuff like that. Then you got at the end that little food spot on Burlap, and then the school going to the ring and stuff like that. But there's not really too many businesses opportunities that could be open except unless you're closer to center.
That makes sense. We got to go to break. We want to hear from you. 833-212-1017. We are talking culture, impact, Juneteenth, all of the above. Do not touch that dial. Tap in 101.7 The Truth.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we believe brilliance lives in every child. Here, students are challenged, supported, and celebrated every single day. With small class sizes, dedicated teachers, and a proven track record of academic excellence, MCP is helping Milwaukee kids reach their fullest potential. Enrollment is still open for grades K-3 through 8. Apply today. Give your child a school where they'll thrive. Visit mkuprep.com or call today. Milwaukee College Prep, brilliance lives here.
Join the Milton House Museum for an extraordinary celebration of history, heritage, and freedom on September 26th at 7 p.m. at Janesville Performing Arts Center. This special evening features Grammy Award-winning Fisk Jubilee singers from Nashville, a legendary ensemble having preserved the powerful legacy of African-American spirituals, carrying songs of faith, resilience, and hope to audiences around the world. Opening the evening is the dynamic Kofi Dance Company. Don't miss this unforgettable evening supporting the Milton House Museum. Tickets available at miltonhouse.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler Digi Meech. We are live and direct. We are talking Juneteenth culture, all of the above. Shout out to the chat and all of the listeners and the entire Truth Nation. Shout out to the text line. Javon Mitchell says that we should also check out the Black Arts Fest at the lakefront. It used to be Afro Fest.
They have it at Summerfest now.
Yeah, I miss Afro Fest. I like that.
I mean, at the Henry Meyer Festival.
That's where, yeah. Absolutely. So we were talking about just the culture of not just Juneteenth, but just the culture in general. Do we as a people spend more time celebrating the culture versus building the culture up? Meech says that he believes that we do a great job at celebrating. I said, I think that we don't do a great job at building the culture up after we celebrate. And again, this isn't specific to Juneteenth, but because it was this past week, it's the perfect example trying to figure out what can we do overall after a festival like that ends to ensure that the culture is still impactful.
Because after something like that, people be kind of yearning for more the same day. And, you know, that could cause problems throughout the city. But because, you know, people kind of, you know, ready to release some energy, a little bit more energy after walking so much. You know, some people want to relax.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Have a nice relaxation event or something like that you could probably relax and chill, vibe. You know, obviously Summerfest was going on, so maybe, you know, a lot of people attended that. And, you know, last year Juneteenth was on the first day of Summerfest, so they did something to commemorate that relationship. And but you know, I think this year is a little bit more separated, like from Summerfest. It felt like, you know, once you got done with Juneteenth, you was like, okay, what else we could do? What's to do now?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I mean,
that's a great feeling, though.
Yeah, I mean, and then you be looking, trying to, you know,
and it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah. I think the businesses should stay open. I do. I think that they should stay open and have some type of Juneteenth celebration or something, you know, to capitalize off of it and to kind of keep those vibes going.
So you think it should be more collaboration with the businesses in Juneteenth past? Like you said, like we said, like have like offers, like something that people could do. Like if you want to open up, make it an official Juneteenth Day event, something like that. You know what I mean? Because that's what I was trying to do.
I think that there is collaboration. And don't quote me on this because I'm not sure. I'm almost positive that they are open during Juneteenth. But speaking, like you said, about afterwards, and again, I don't know the specifics when it comes to planning, hours, staff, you know, any of those things. But to your point, I do know and remember of having the feeling leaving Juneteenth or wanting to do more. And then it's like we're, you know, not just wanting to do more, but wanting to do more specifically in that area.
Yeah, or just enjoy yourself that day because it's, you know.
It's a celebration.
Yeah, so you be wanting to kind of celebrate a little bit more For the adults, they probably have somewhere to go, bars or something like that. But
Yeah.
for the youth, we seen the videos.
Yeah.
It really be nowhere to go, but because that's where they kind of centered to go. Like, okay, they know everybody's down there.
Mm-hmm.
So whether they getting dropped off early, they not getting dropped off early. Like
Yeah.
I said, I seen a bulk of kids on my way out get dropped off at the end of it. And like I said, if it's just if they could do a better job announcing when it's over.
And we just want to set the record straight too. I didn't really want to dig too much into it because the media is always highlighting the negative part, but that stuff with the teens had absolutely nothing to do with Juneteenth. That was after Juneteenth, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but I done dealt with something not happening at my event, and still getting the blame for it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that. Absolutely.
So it just not to throw shade to Juneteenth, but just the authorities keep the same energy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, don't pick and choose who y'all want to point blame to. That's basically what it's about with me.
Yeah.
In the situation that happened at the Juneteenth, I know they wasn't part of Juneteenth or in the area. I mean, but we know that's where they was at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Eventually they probably was there, but
I don't think so. I don't think that I won't say like the blame should be shifted. I just feel like there needs to be, and this isn't on Juneteenth, this is the city.
Yeah.
There needs to be more preventative things set in place when you know that there's going to be a certain amount of youth attending a specific event, right?
Because it was basically like, after the T4TC event, somebody got shot in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And they pretty much did a press conference an hour after that and blamed the T4TC event.
And it had nothing to do with...
It had nothing to do. I was at home.
Yeah.
I made it all the way home before something happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what we saying. Like, don't pick and choose. Don't put the blame on us if you ain't going to put the blame on somebody else either. If you ain't going to keep the same energy, it's hard for y'all to do that on the same day. Like, that was on Juneteenth 2024. So don't do that.
So whenever we have large events, accountability wise from us, I think that we have to figure out a way to announce to the attendees once we're dispersing, once the event ends, what it is that we expect to make sure everybody makes it back home safely.
Every event, all the way down to the smaller bars and stuff like that on Water Street and everything. Like, what is the expectation?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When y'all know how people have a good time, because y'all done been somewhere other than y'all business and try to have a good time.
Facts.
Maybe with the same behavior. Maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I just think that, again, there were things set up in place that did not get executed that could have prevented a lot of what happened from happening.
And that's always the case. You know what I mean? And when you plan an event, if you get into that, you'll be super exhausted. If you get into too much preventative actions, just knowing how the event organizing go. If you try to too much of that, kind of get you out of having a good event.
True, but as an organizer, a community event manager, and planner, I think that with certain events, like what you guys did with the concert, is a preventative event. You know what I'm saying?
We did that strictly to
for
prevent
that.
The stuff that happened in that Juneteenth.
Right. So that is an example of preventative work. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be all in one nutshell. It could be cross collaboration.
Yeah, I was just saying, if you try to prevent something from happening at your event.
No, not that, but more preventative work, meaning like so that when the event ends, where it's like a relay. Like, okay, we're gonna start here, then go here, but where does it end? Because once it ends,
let's try to filter the crowd a little bit.
Exactly.
Some of this crowd can go here.
Yeah.
Or some of this crowd might not have to come here. They can go here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Kind of how like they do with the sports events. Down at the Fire Serve, they disperse from the Fire Serve and they go to the different bars and stuff like that. Not everybody is just in traffic. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I know what you mean. That'd be good if that's the collaboration I'm talking about. As far as like, Juneteenth or any other events around festival season that pretty much expect to be a huge event, like maybe the night market. Like,
yeah. Because last year this is my first summer here in 3 years. And on social media, I seen that the youth were down at night market last year, and they kind of like,
disturbed the peace.
Yeah, disturbed the peace a little bit, right? And to our point last week when we were talking about they just want to be a part of something and want something to do as well. So I think that, we're still in the beginning of summer. We have a lot of opportunity to try and come up with some things for them to do. Exactly. For them to have fun. And I honestly don't think that there'll be specific issues if certain people were to do certain things. And it's not just, one person or one area, but catering into multiple areas at the same time.
Because the youth in specific expect people like me, you guys, you and Vaughn, they expect us to be doing this stuff.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And not to throw shade on anybody else doing anything, but that's what they expect. Cause that's what the relationships we built with the youth.
Yeah.
You know
and we
what I mean?
did have something planned. We actually did have
we did too.
Something planned, all of us. And unfortunately, we weren't able to execute it, but timing is everything. Not putting a blame on anyone, but this is a perfect example of trust the process. Like if we say something needs to happen specifically at a specific time, it's for a specific reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you see all the footage and stuff, like great times. Everybody got great pictures, great footage, great vibes. Everything from what was that, Friday?
Yes. Thursday. No, Friday. It was Friday.
Yeah. Everything from Friday is gonna look absolutely great.
It is. It looked like it was like a time was had.
It was.
Time was
gonna
had.
lie, it was.
I'm so looking forward to Bronzeville Fest and the rest of the festivals, man. Like I do want to start having those conversations, or do you even think that it's worth to have those conversations? Because at some point it seemed like it becomes redundant, right?
Yeah, I mean, especially after talking about it for the last 2 years, and trying to make something happen, or just trying to be involved in what's getting done.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got to go to break. Do not touch that dial. We want to hear from you. 833-212-1017, 101.7 The Truth.
Don't let summer pass you by. Turn it all the way up at Summerfest. The music, the moments, the memories you'll replay all year long. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance. June 18th through July 4th. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler Digi Meech. We are live and direct. Live and direct. American Family Insurance is a proud sponsor of The Truth. For almost 100 years, they've been committed to helping families protect what matters most. Your home, your vehicle, and the dreams you are building every single day. If you are part of The Truth audience, you already know. You work hard for yours. That's why having the right protection in place matters. American Family helps you stay ready for whatever life brings so you can focus on moving forward. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Meech!
What's the word?
We got a caller on the line. Our fave, Al. Thank you for tapping in with us today.
You know, I would kindly ask both of you, just call it out. Because Milwaukee could be like Atlanta times 10. But there's a certain group that they keep using to tarnish black people. These people have no desire, no productivity to do anything, okay? And it was a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful event, but they keep using a group of people, a certain mindset, and a certain class to try to push us. And I think those certain people use that as a reason to stop the progression for black people here. Because we already know when dealing with white people on how some of them act. We know some of them are mass manipulators, devils, and snakes, some of them. But the issue we are having in our culture, they need to hear it. And some people say, no, don't say it, damn that. Just go on and say it and get it done. Because y'all don't want to live around them. We don't want to live around them. We want Milwaukee to move forward. But we can't do it if people are afraid to hurt their feelings. Hurt their feelings. They don't mind hurting yours. They don't got problem causing you to work for your taxes to go up. And they're going to use them as a reason. Now, just imagine if these certain class or certain group of people were selling insurance. They were going out their way to become the resource and doing all these great things, and we're not going to sit there and keep using poverty. Because some of y'all grandparents came down here with no education, okay? But they knew how to work, they know how to take care of the household, and they raised some of them that's out here who's using the lack of will. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So just say it.
Thank you, Al. Thank you for tapping in with us.
I mean, I seen way more white people than I usually see down there.
Why you think so?
I think I was wondering, like, why do y'all want to come campaign down here? Like, why is that? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess they just trying to use black people.
Trying?
I mean, yeah, I mean, trying if we paying them attention. I mean, but it's like
that's what. No.
I don't even know how they was able to get into the parade.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Full white-owned campaign in the parade. Like, of course, y'all need that money that fast. Y'all need that money that bad.
What organization was it?
I ain't finna say that. It was multiple. It's just more so like I'm sitting around like, this is way more white people than I expect to be here.
Really?
You know, if y'all sitting up there watching the parade on the side, that's different. Y'all in the parade don't make sense.
See, I was unaware. Learn me something today, Meech. Learn me something. Let's talk about it.
It didn't make sense. I mean, to me, it didn't make sense. I'm just, I'm there since 7:30. Like, yeah. Okay.
So the parade, I agree, should be off limits for sure. Attending, anybody can attend Juneteenth, but the parade should be
money talk.
It's
so
like, can we have
understand.
Something for ourselves? That's what basically.
I understood why they may have been in the parade because of dollars.
Uh-huh.
But it still didn't look like, okay.
So this is my thing, though.
Hold on, wait, because how many times have or you think black people will be in an Irish parade.
Or the naked bike ride parade.
I mean, girl, that's...
I'm just saying. I mean, we talking.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
their type of events.
I haven't thought that far in my black life to be in a white person's parade at that type of junction.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like that's entitlement? Because to be honest, like, I understand funding too from a business aspect, right? However, as someone, if I was providing funding for something that didn't specifically align with the overall picture of what we're celebrating, I will automatically exclude myself and stand on the sidelines. Or if every organization have somebody that they rock with, let somebody else participate in the parade, right?
Yeah, I mean, come to Juneteenth, experience the black culture all you want to.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But the parade is ours.
I feel like I didn't see why we got white people in the parade. Yeah.
Because we're celebrating freedom away from
I mean, that, and it just did, you know, you campaigning. You know, I seen campaigns, you know, all white campaign. It just felt like, I've just seen too much of it. Like, okay, this is too much. Yeah. This I don't know who allowing this.
How was they acting in a parade?
I mean, like they belong there. Like this it looked like it was supposed to be like it was something normal, as if they be in our parade and we be in their parade. We don't be in their parade.
We don't be in their parade.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I was looking at it. So it was a thought to myself.
No, for real. And to your point, and I'm gonna back you up on this, Meech, because we talking logical and not emotional.
That's
right?
how I was thinking at the time when I seen this white Democratic campaign. This white Democratic Party. I'm just sitting there like, dang, why is they here?
Yeah.
You know, I understand you trying to campaign to the black football in the parade. I don't know if they was actually in the parade. I got, you know, we could look at the list or somebody fact check it.
Yeah.
But they was standing there with us. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting up there in my head personally. It was a quick thought, like, dang, I'd never seen this many people inside of a black culture a parade.
Okay, so when we go to the actual meaning of Juneteenth, right, it says, why is Juneteenth a holiday? Juneteenth celebrates the date of June 19th, 1865, when enslaved people of African descent located in Galveston, Texas, finally learned of their freedom from the slavery system
Should be no white person.
in the United States.
Should be not one.
So...
Should be not one. I mean, because at the same time, showed me a black person at one of them other meetings.
So we gotta dig into that a little more and figure it out, because I'm not gonna lie, I agree. Like, if you want to fund something, fund it, but to me, it's almost like the industry, cool, like culture vultures. Like,
that's how
can we have something for ourselves for once?
I felt that from a couple of them, you know, a couple groups of white people I seen scounging around, just like, okay, y'all sitting up here trying to use, or not, like you said, trying. Y'all sit up here using us.
You know what I was going to say.
Y'all sit up here using us. Like,
y'all over here on the corner trying to.
Yeah, like y'all come all the way over here. You know what I mean? And
trying to use God.
Yeah, and
oh my God.
Like I said, now if they there to support the culture and want to learn more,
go to the
they
festival.
could walk the festival all day. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you know, we was all the way to 18th and Atkinson early in the morning up to 11:30. So it's like, you know, people could walk as much as they want to. It's a free country. I'm thinking we still saying, right? Mm-hmm. It's 2026. So
then
when they said,
this will be my challenge to that, right? Not towards you personally, but like our people. If we are aware that Juneteenth comes around the same time every year, why not pay the fee to be a part of it, so that we don't have these white organizations feeling entitled to just throw money to be a part of the parade? We have 6 months, really 5 months, from January to May.
Got 12 months.
12 months. Hey, I want to make a payment. This is the amount. You know, it's so many nonprofits, so many youth organizations.
That's what I said, like, I understand that part of it, but I still didn't understand why is we still letting it go down.
Well, it
like
goes
that.
to your point. I don't know, but I can imagine that a lot of stuff can't happen if we don't have the funding, which is why I'm saying our people, We have to step up. We got to step up.
I don't see too many black organizations going out their way to fund some white going on.
But
Just
they
to
not
get their
even
message about.
They're not going out their way to fund our stuff either.
I mean, how many black messages you know that need to get pushed to white people?
No, I'm saying if this is for us and by us, then there should be more black organizations fronting money to pay for this so that they can be a part of it. Because if it's going to be one thing to say, hey, we got white organizations that's funding this in a parade, but it's another to say, hey, we don't have Juneteenth parade at all because we don't have the money.
I'm saying they using black culture to push their message.
Absolutely.
When is we going to use they stuff to push our messaging?
Let's talk about it. 833-212-1017. We want to hear from you. We got to go to break. Do not touch that dial. 101.7 The Truth.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jackamick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jackamick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Milwaukee Black Talk on 101.7 FM.
The Truth.
And 1510 AM. W269DL. Milwaukee. A Milwaukee Black media company.
.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler Digi Meech. We are live and direct. Shout out to the entire Truth Nation. We want to hear from you. We are talking culture in Juneteenth. 833-212-1017. Do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Shout out to the chat. Babar says maybe the white people in Juneteenth parade were sponsors.
They might have been. I'm cool with that. Mm-hmm. You know, you want to put some money, support the cause. You know, sponsor what's going on.
Yeah.
Do some tax write-offs.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
But my comment is more so not at Juneteenth staff, but the people sponsoring or giving the money to hold themselves accountable. You don't have to be a part of everything. If you want to sponsor something, the sponsors I know typically be in the background.
I mean, because when we sponsor, we ain't a part of it.
We not.
Oh, no, that ain't stuff.
We not.
I mean.
And if we talking political campaigns, I mean, we got our county exec who was a part of the parade. We good.
I mean, that's.
You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I mean,
like, there isn't, it's.
We good.
I mean,
we ain't voting for nobody else.
Listen, it's a wrap. Just hang it up. Like, just hang it up.
I'm all for that, but my message is towards more black people in a sense, to be like, how is, like, it just don't add up to me. Like, okay, they use us to push their messaging, or to, you know, maybe he need the black vote. Cool, right? How much is we moving towards their stuff to push our message and to get our stuff out here like that, to get them to understand us more? You know what I mean? Like, just think about right now, like, how will we promote the truth?
Facts.
It'll be the more black people, right?
Facts.
We want our people to listen to us.
That demographic that we cater to, specifically the everyday people, when we're out and about, you know what I'm saying? The people who are experiencing the things that we're discussing.
Yeah.
The people who can feel it, not equated with money, but who actually have been through the things that we're talking about. Right.
They'll be able to relate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Reese said, "A Milwaukee Juneteenth owned by a white person." I've never heard
Northcott.
Yeah, Northcott. Yeah, I don't know about that.
No comment.
I have no clue.
No comment. All I know is Northcott over there on 6.
Absolutely.
6 in Monarchy.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, honestly, you know, I would have loved for that to be the case, you know, where we can have it to ourselves, but things happen. Things happen.
What's going on? We just got joined by
legend. We got Steve-O in the building.
What's going on, Steve-O?
I find this thing. I was walking around it. I just came from walking from the lake, and I put 2 more pounds off.
Welcome to Tapped In.
What's
Thank you
going
for
on?
joining us, Steve-O.
Oh, that's a pleasure.
You was at Juneteenth?
No, I went at Juneteenth. I ain't made Juneteenth.
Yeah.
I was, matter of fact, Michael Johnson funeral on the same day as Juneteenth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Madison.
Okay. Let's talk about it. So we are talking about, we want to get into your background, but the conversation we were having was about white organizations and corporations being a part of the Juneteenth parade. So apparently there were some white organizations who are physically in the parade. Do you think that should be off limits? Like, even if you sponsor or donate, that's fine, but do you feel like that parade should just be for us only?
Well, I think the sponsorship is very much appreciative. It should be a part of it. A lot more should be, but it's probably more for us, you know, our day, you know. But then again, blacks, we go to Puerto Rican Fest, we go to Irish Fest, we go to Cinco de Mayo. So, you know, if you come with good intentions and you pay to get in it, then come on. You spend a good check, we let you come down with us. Spend a nice check with us.
That's what I say. I understand the dollar.
But will they let us be in the parade?
It's about the messaging pushing to me.
Yeah.
It's what you pushing. You know what I mean? That's to me, like, I know, I understand the money and how it gets exchanged versus sponsors and stuff like that, but it's still the messaging you pushing. Like, how often do black people go to white person stuff or white people stuff to push their messaging? You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking about. Like,
that's a
you know,
fact.
because we always see the white people in our stuff pushing their messages. We'll go to Cinco de Mayo and have fun. Yeah. What message is we pushing through some Mexican stuff? Why would we push black messaging to some Mexicans?
To the Mexicans.
That's
that
what we
sense.
think. So that's how I'm thinking. So
I think it's also too, if you really look back at your history, there's a little black in every culture it is, from Chinese, from all over. It started saying, hey, if you go by what they say in the Bible, and everything, it started with the black seed, right?
Yeah.
So we in everything. So, you know, I don't mind it. I think it should be, you know, if they're gonna sponsor us the right way and for the right reason, then it's cool. Come on down, peaceful, you know.
Absolutely. Shout out to the chat. Collector's Reign says, I'm 12 minutes behind watching, but them in the parade is crazy. Let's not water Juneteenth down. It's already watered.
I mean,
no, I'm not going to say it's already watered out, but that was shocking. When you mentioned that was shocking to me.
I mean, that's just what I
bring more safety to it, you know. To see white people there, then more police might show up. So.
I mean, but you see how black people think? You know, I mean, we don't care if they there. It's just a message, and I was just thinking, like, okay, like they got a thing of always coming to black people's stuff to push their messaging.
Absolutely.
And we don't have that same urge to go to their stuff to push our messaging.
You saw their product, or was
was
they doing something in particular?
No, it's like, okay, white person campaigning down at Juneteenth. You know what I mean? Like, how often you gonna see a black person campaigning at some white person stuff, or like a different culture, just to get the messaging of what you pushing out. You know what I mean? I think black people do a wide range of advertisement to push towards the masses, but to directly pinpoint this race group or something like that, we don't really think about it like that.
Absolutely.
We should wake up and know how powerful the black dollar still is, and how the black culture is still powerful. That should give us some signs to wake up. Like, man, it's crazy. You know, we still going to other people's liquor stores, other people grocery stores, other people everything.
Right. The Chinese supplying all the black people with the black person products.
Man, everywhere you look, you know, we don't own nothing. I come from an area where I grew up in 19th and Locust, and our corner stores owned by black. Our tavern, our laundry mats, everything. You know? And so that should let you know how powerful our dollar is if we look into it. But we keep giving it away. Then, hey, just like they moving us out the ghetto. And they starting to buy 3rd Street and 2nd Street. And hey, it's coming. better wake up.
Absolutely. We got to take a quick break. We have a special guest in the building. Do not touch that dial, 833-212-1017, 101.7 The Truth.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot fast and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says,
avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler, Digi Meech. We are live and direct. Meech, we got some special, legendary guests in the building.
That's the word. It's only gonna get better though.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this. We got Steve-O Love and Super Dope Q in the building. I'm super excited to speak to both of them. We've had some amazing people in here, but again, we've done some work with them, some political campaigns, and merged it with hip hop and the music, amongst a host of other things. So we'll get right into it. Steve-O.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is Steve-O? We know who Steve-O is, but who is Steve-O? Where does he come from? How did you get into the career field that you're currently in?
I guess I'm all around. I'm a producer, entertainer, entrepreneur. I've done some of it all. So I come from 19th and Locust, born and raised in Milwaukee. Started off as a young man promoting parties in high school. Took that accolade to doing my first record label when I was about 18 years old, I think.
Okay.
Different recordings. Started off with me, Mr. Do It to Death, Big Hank.
Yeah.
Osnola. So that's my first intro.
One of the men behind Cuckoo Cow.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Cuckoo Cow. Baby Drew
indeed.
later on.
Drew right now.
Yeah. After the powder. So I got we really put that in motion. After the powder album, I came through with Ghetto Hero, Disco Lady, stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's me, man. Just working with people like Boosie, Damian Jones, a lot of Bucks players, Sam Cassell here, been on the road with LeBron James, Shaq. So man, we're just doing it.
So how did you get into producing films?
Well, actually, I got myself into a little situation, whatever. To stay out of it, I wrote a movie script, and it's basically about my life or people that I've been around and influenced me or people I knew. So I wrote it. I said, I'm going to shoot this movie. This is my goal. But when it took me about 20 years to put it out. And I ran to Salone one time. I was helping him get a book deal situation.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm finna shoot a movie. He's like, come on set. And I came on set and see how it was done. I was like, I can do this. And there you go.
Took
Magic
off.
was birthed.
Took off. First of all, shout out to Ramon. That's family. I think it's so amazing when you see two boss men, like for real, who hold their own. They're able to come together and collaborate. That's so amazing to me. We don't really see that too much in Milwaukee. So shout out to both of y'all. You recently were just acting in All About a Check 3.
Yes, I was. Trayvon is back, y'all.
Mitch B. teased me. I had a small little role, but I'm
I wish I could
excited
have
to
traded
see
with
it.
you. Hey, I was number one on the call sheet. I was like, oh, man.
Oh, you had to get there early.
I was there for a long time. But it was great, though. I think it's probably going to be one of the best ones. A lot of action, different storyline. I finally give me a love scene.
Oh, okay.
But no,
Hear that?
yeah. My wife might hear this, but it's acting.
It's all pretend.
If the cover raised up, my hands wasn't there. You understand? But no, it was fun. It was really fun.
Yes, indeed. Super Dope Q.
What's up with it?
Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
So, first of all, I love your work. I love your energy.
Appreciate
I
it.
love what you bring to the city. It's something different. You've had the opportunity to style for people like Dolph, YFN Lucci. You were on Black Ink Crew as well.
Yeah.
Like, you've done so many different things. And that's just a few to name. But who are you? Tell us a little bit more about where you come from and how you got to the point where you are now.
Well, y'all know I'm from Milwaukee, 414. I love my city down. Well, who am I? I'm just like an ongoing entrepreneur hustler. Like, I don't like when people try to put me in one box. You know, I'm open to everything. I still got more stuff that I want to accomplish that I feel like I haven't even accomplished yet in life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just really open-minded, hustler, and ready to get to it. I'm always willing to help other people get to the next level as well. So I just feel like I'm well-rounded and just, that's it.
So I was reading something that said that I was curious about how you got into styling because that's not common for a lot of people from Milwaukee to make it in that industry.
Yeah.
But you won like best dress in high school, so you've been doing this pretty much, right?
Yeah, shout out to my parents because I didn't know nothing about dressing without them. You know what I'm saying? So they used to really keep, like, I used to get whoopings for, like, shoes being dirty. My dad used to be on me, like, wipe your shoes off before you go. You know, like, just teaching me stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, like, it's not that deep, but I guess it is. And I learned a lot of stuff that I learned from them. I took it and made money with it. So I'm very appreciative of my parents, you know. So
absolutely. Who were some of your influences?
Back, like, when I was coming up?
Yeah.
Like Chris Brown, you know, because I used to watch a lot of videos. That's how I knew I wanted to get into that industry.
Yes.
Like Access Granted, you know, stuff like that. Like just seeing that, like, people really have stylist is a real job. At first, you know, people just tell me, like, styling is not going to make you money, you know, stuff like that. But Chris Brown, Fabulous, Pharrell, back then, like, Farnsworth Bentley.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
You know, stuff like that. Them was, like, the people I used to look into, like, dressing and, like, putting stuff on.
So outside of styling, you landed a role on Black Ink Crew season 8. How did that come about, and what is it like to pivot from being a stylist into film?
Well, it's kind of hard because I missed a lot of big gigs when I got on to Black Ink. The first is, like, they had called me, like, for K. Michelle, like, they had called me for, like, it was a couple people they were just calling me for, and I was like, I can't do it. I'm in a contract in New York. And I just couldn't do it. So I was kind of mad about that at the same time. And I'm like, okay, I'm making good money over here on the show. So I need to stay over here. Like, I can miss a couple gigs and go back when the season done. You know what I mean? And how I got into that was, it's an influencer named Lala Milan. She's like a comedian online and stuff like that. And we was out at, we was filming for Love and Hip Hop VH1 Jocelyn's baby shower with Stevie J. Whatever, and Young Dro, and everybody was there when they thought Young Dro was Jocelyn baby daddy and all that.
Yeah.
Stuff. So Caesar and Ted was up in there, and they was like, "Can we? What? It's certain words I can say on here, right? We can't go.
You can't cuss.
Okay. So Caesar and Ted was in there looking like New Yorkers, you know, like in Atlanta, and they looked all mean and stuff. And I'm like, you know, I'm an energy person. Lala like, you need to go over there and talk to them about styling. At this time, I was styling already in Atlanta, like the Migos, everybody else. I was signed with QC. So they like, go talk to Caesar and Ted. I'm like, I ain't talking to them. They look mean. Like, you know, and they were like me. Look, when I went over there and told her who I was, she gave me the courage to go over there. I chopped it up with Caesar, like, just give me one chance. I can style you and make you look 1,000 times better. Like, that's what I do. I'm an image consultant and stylist.
Yeah.
He went from, okay, I'm going to check you out. You know, he kind of like, look at it. I showed him my work. He looked like, oh, he style rappers for real. You know, like, I was popping my stuff over there with him. So the next day, he had a photo shoot for a magazine cover in Atlanta, and I went, I pulled up with some stuff, all free, though.
Yeah.
I didn't charge him. I didn't do nothing. I brought the clothes. I pulled up, showed him what I could do. The photographer like, yeah, this is nice. Like, I got to work with you more. He see all this going on.
Yeah.
We connected even more. I started making him look better. All the girls started liking him. And I started styling him. I was styling him for like 2 years, 3 years before I got on the show. Because, like, New Yorkers is kind of different. Like, they built trust first before you could just come in and mess with them and get it. And stuff like that. So Caesar trusted me. We became a good brother relationship. And that's how I got on Black Ink. Because Black Ink wanted him to have an assistant and a stylist. I was like, I'm a stylist. I'm really not an assistant. You know, I got my own assistant.
Yeah.
So, like, for that check, come on the TV, I'm going to be your assistant and your stylist. So I was getting paid to do the green screens. I was getting paid to be on the show. And then I had my own storyline and stuff like that. Like, he really put me on with Black Ink. So shout out to Caesar. Anything, whatever happened, whatever, still shout out to Caesar.
Absolutely. That is so dope. That's dope. And it teaches, it's a moment of clarity as far as how to pivot. Like, sometimes your gift can make room for you in ways that you didn't even think that it could. You know what I mean? Like, that's amazing. I want to pose another question. Steve-O, either one can answer, but Steve-O, trust nobody, right? During that process, what separates you from any other, like the Hollywood, just the film industry in general? And what agendas do you think are being pushed based on independent filmmakers and the storylines that you guys are pushing?
I think what separate me from Hollywood myself, that I could do it my way. I got to ask for permission to do nothing.
Yes.
Put things in there that they wouldn't let you put in there. Shoot scripts that they won't accept. So like shooting our life story or what makes us laugh, know what's about us.
Yeah.
And in agenda, I know they push certain agendas. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Poor, sexually, whatever it may be. So I think being independent give you that too, where you ain't gotta do them lines. You do what you feel.
What you want to do. Do you think that reality TV is the same as far as they have a certain agenda that they want you to be a certain way, act a certain way, talk a certain way?
Of course, yes. So, I was with VH1, VH1 Network. So, I'm from Milwaukee. I'm a little more street. I'm not the average LGBT. You know what I mean? Like that. They will always come to me, like my producer and all. I'm like, Q, can you give us a little more pizzazz? And I used to be like, what? What y'all mean? What do y'all mean a little more pizzazz? So, they're like, give us a little more. I was like, what y'all want me to do? Give y'all a little more LGBT, a little more gay man, like what y'all know? So
Q ain't
like flamboyant.
So that's all Black Ink. I was a little more than what it was. More like they told me to move my hands on the screen. Like they was teaching me stuff at the same time, but I took it in. But they wanted me to be a little more flamboyant on the show as because I was the only LGBT guy on Black Ink. You know what I'm saying? So I did it, but I did it in my way. And it was stuff that I didn't want to do. Like I didn't want to do no LGBT relationship. That's not my thing. I'm not a public eye with my relationships out. Like people don't see me holding another man's hand. That's just not my style.
Yeah.
Like I work and I don't want that to be interfering with my work.
Yeah.
But they tried to make me date somebody on the show. I fought them, got that over with. We ain't dating.
Yeah.
Not doing that. So I'm gonna so when I talk to Caesar and they help me about the network, just fight them. Sky and Caesar like, whoop them. You ain't got to talk to him, but that's what they was trying to, push on me with him just because he was another, I guess, bisexual castmate.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do that. That's not what I want to be on TV doing.
Yeah.
I'm a stylist. I'm going to be Caesar assistant. I'm going to be with them.
Yeah.
So, they do. They try to push you to do different things.
That's dope. That's dope. I love that you said that you did it your way, as well as Steve-O too, because it's important, especially, being Black in the film industry overall. Like, I feel like there's always agendas being pushed, but it's a difference when it comes from us versus a culture vulture, right?
If you can't do it your way, don't do it at all.
Facts.
I mean, unless the bag that big, right? or what? How much money you going for? You know what I mean? So
that money will put you in a bad situation.
Yeah. So if you can't do it your way, don't
if you can't look at yourself in the mirror after you do it, don't do it.
You gotta look at yourself in the mirror, knowing that you're finna do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yourself tell you, be like, it ain't worth it.
Don't do it.
I walked away for some money. Some things I just ain't gonna do
all the time.
That's why I was gonna ask, what is some challenges? So obviously there's challenges, but what challenges have you faced specifically with being an independent producer and filmmaker?
I'm cutting my own bag, so it's raising the money. Everything is bet on me. So ain't no lines of credit. I owe you this. I lose it. I gotta go back and get it. You know what I mean? That's probably the main challenge overall. And then have access to stuff that they might have. Like, it's, if we ain't got a studio here, it's hard to get like a bless and thank you. I forgot their names. Thank you for the bank. They gave me. I actually got to use a real bank this time and trust nobody for.
Yeah.
So, but getting places like that, a hospital or going to a courtroom, very hard, especially in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in Hollywood, they had access to that kind of stuff. So access to certain things to make your film look bigger, more detailed
and professional.
That's a challenge. Like I said, the financial side of it. But I'm like the main two challenges, really.
So when you do your casting call, is it like a national casting call, or do you specify it strictly for Milwaukee residents?
It's national. Well, most of my movies I write, I kind of like have people in my mind when I do it.
Yeah.
I do put out, I do a lot of Milwaukee people. I do that for sure because it's the hometown. But I ain't scared to bring nobody else in either. Like, if you can act, you can act.
Yeah.
I also want a good film. I don't want to be, if you can't act, but you're from Milwaukee, they ain't going to cut it for me. I can find something for you to do, but you ain't finna be a main role if you can't hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so my little role I had in your movie, is that Can we spin
That's what
off?
I'm trying to figure out, Meech. I got like 5
You got to start
pay.
somewhere. I got to start you out, test you out, see how you handle that. Then go to the next round.
I did good.
Hey, you everybody come and mess with your beat machine and stuff like the game.
No.
The good stuff, but you give them that little one first. Like, play with this.
Yeah, go back there. Go to the basement.
Yeah, because it costs money.
Yeah.
It costs money.
So I break that back here, so you mad.
Over.
Yeah. So what is the process? Like, again, we sat down with Ramon a few weeks ago, and to that point, we don't have a lot of film producers here. So what is the process of collabing with another film producer? Like, Milwaukee has always been on like the crab in a bucket type of city.
Mm-hmm.
How easy or how difficult is it to put egos to the side, put pride to the side, and say, you know what, let's do it together?
I really ain't got no ego, man. I'm about to get to the money. Like right now, we all working together. And somebody got to sweep this floor. I'll grab the broom. I just been that way. I don't think I'm bigger than nobody or smaller than nobody. So it's to me. And I've been doing it with me and Sir Wayne, Nice and Dragon, been doing parties
Shout out
together
to
our
Sir
whole
Wayne.
life. Yeah.
I ain't keep coming
every
up on
club.
this.
Yeah,
He's a legend.
He
man.
threw my
Legend,
first
man.
birthday party ever.
Sir Wayne.
Yeah.
Dealing with different clubs, and I just whoever trying to do something, I want to do something with them.
Yeah.
If it's a bad season, I just stay away from it.
Yeah.
So because but like you said, it's true because we have a Milwaukee Film Festival, and I think they're trying to get more blacks into the which we need. And but going to a couple of these events, shout out to my man Will, who got Psycho out. And he invited me to an event I said they're trying to do. So there's a lot of people here, and just Swift just had a whole new Wisconsin film crew on set.
Yeah.
So seeing that, so there are people here that's doing films, got the cameras, got the ability, but they all, like you said, they all like scared to work together.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yep.
To me,
I was just talking to Alderwoman Cox a few weeks back, and we was talking about Bronzeville Fest, and I'm like, we should do like a black film festival during Bronzeville Week, where it's just catered specifically to people like you. You know what I
crazy
mean?
you said that because I just teamed up. I got a nonprofit called Reach for the Stars Film Art Academy. I just started. So I'm teaming up this year with let me say it right, Black Art Fest MKE. She get mad if I say it wrong. So we're teaming up with them. We're gonna have a set on there called Black Hollywood, and we have Hollywood karaoke where we're gonna bring like people like Swift File and Paris, these people that done films, tell the crowd how to get into it, talk about it,
Yeah.
and also give a couple of the audience a chance to act out a couple of scenes like karaoke.
Yeah.
That's nice right there.
If you can do it, we're gonna pick like 5 people to be in the meal
Oh, man,
series. I'm shooting, so that's August 1st.
I'm doing it.
I'm gonna have to pull up.
I know what scene I want to act out. I'm acting out Friday.
I just want to be Monet from Power. Just give me a role like that, and it's all good to go. We want to hear from you.
It's funny you look like her a little bit. That's crazy.
Mary J. If it ain't her, it's Jasmine Guy for sure. 833-212-1017. We got Super Dope Q and Steve-O Love in the building. Do not touch that dial. 101.7 The Truth.
Bye, Felicia.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Want to save money on energy bills? With free tools from We Energies, you're in control. Manage your energy use with easy tips. Earn rebates on home upgrades, calculate your energy use, create savings goals, view and compare bills, and more. With We Energies, the energy info you need is at your fingertips. Save your way at WeEnergies.com/simple savings or download the app. We Energies. Simple steps, real savings.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support, and where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler Digi Meech. We are live and direct at the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of beautiful downtown Milwaukee. Meech, we got some special guests in the building.
Got legendary players. You
Yes,
know what I mean?
indeed.
Super dope Q.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
film,
indeed.
Big film producer out here in Milwaukee.
It's going down. It's going down. Q. So we were talking fashion, culture, Black ink, right?
Yeah.
One of the things that you mentioned was, and I don't know if other people caught it, but it was important to me when you mentioned that the brotherhood that you and Caesar have.
Yeah.
How difficult or easy is it to form that with your sexuality with people inside of the music industry or just any industry in general?
Okay, so yeah, at first it was kind of like, because I was everywhere with Caesar. Like I would go everywhere, like head to head to head. But I told, because I had to talk with him about it before we even got on the show, because I'm real open like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want no rumors. I don't want no, you know, stuff like that. But it's the way you carry yourself and present yourself. So I feel like I carry myself totally different from a lot of people. And also, like I told you, I used to look up to Fonz Bentley and P. Diddy, stuff like that. So I thought we was kind of doing that kind of thing in New York. Like, I'm the LGBT guy. I make sure the clothes good. I'm assistant. I'm everywhere. I take care of everything.
Yeah.
So I was the to-go-to for everything for him for that period of time. So I think it was kind of, you have people talk a little crazy, say little stuff like, "Oh, is he up?" I'm like, no, like he comfortable with himself. He know what's going on. He know what's going on. I talk to him about stuff I got going on. Who I'm messing with. We chop it up. I helping her with this girl over here. Like I was on the show helping her get back with a girl.
Yeah.
With his baby mama.
Yeah.
So it was just like people see that, they was like, that's dope, because they never see nothing like that outside of
Milwaukee.
You know, like,
yep.
Come on, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, I was at the awards with, like, I'm cool with Boosie. I've been to Boosie house. People who they say don't like LGBT people, I met them. I'm cool with them.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different persona than what you see on the internet and stuff like that. Like, I'm at the BET Awards sitting with Boosie, B, and Caesar, front row. Pictures all over the internet. They looking like, oh, Boosie, how was he acting towards you? I was like, he was cool with me.
Yeah.
Chopping it up. We went to the house. Like, Caesar, like, this is my assistant Q and stylist. Like, you know, they looking like, oh, Caesar got it on from New York. Oh, he fired.
Yeah. And it's common in the industry. A lot of people, specifically from where we're from, I hate to say it, but they're like closed-minded or don't really understand the industry unless people like you guys bring the industry here, right?
Right.
Which is why I wanted to ask. It was important to me because if there is, we have a lot of youth that listen to this, and we work with a lot of youth.
Yeah.
And we're trying to figure out ways to inspire them to, you know, whatever it is that they want to do, you can do it, and you can do it comfortably, right? We have a fashion design class at Howard Fuller.
Oh, that's dope.
So we have a lot of students that's doing fashion and things of that nature, but just trying to figure out the lane of them being able to do it comfortably. You know what I mean?
Let's take that back with Boosie, though. Let's get it straight. Boosie does not like the gay community.
Right. Exactly.
He just his beliefs is he go to church.
Yeah, he Baptist.
And that's his religion.
Yeah.
But you know, his manager Jay, you know, same thing. And a lot of people. So it ain't like he.
And that's the problem.
bash,
Jay, shout out to Jay. That's my homeboy.
Yeah.
Jay is also LGBT. That's Boosie's whole manager.
Yeah.
But nobody would have never knew if Boosie would have never announced it.
Right.
He letting y'all know, like, y'all making all these comments because I'm chastising my children and stuff like that. That had his beliefs with his kids is something different.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't treat everyday people like he sees somebody LGBT, he all like,
Yeah.
No, it's whatever to his child is 18 and grown, his beliefs is his beliefs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
His
right.
daughter got a great relationship now. So
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, people always come to me and ask, you know, they know I record cues, so they be like, man, what do you be on? You don't be on nothing. What you want to be on? What you on?
Like what? I come to record, get out of there.
Yeah.
Make a record, I'm gone.
You want to be on? What you on?
Me's funny.
I mean, funny though.
Like, why you asking me these questions?
Man, look, I tell them.
So, speaking of professionalism, Steve-O, right? Oftentimes people say, hey, I want to act, just like I did. Like, hey, I want to act, right? I hit up Ramon. I'm not going to lie, like 2 years ago,
So that's
right?
how you got your role.
That's not how I got my role. I'm about to tell you.
Steve-O, this
2
what we
years
doing,
ago.
what we got going on?
So, the Sloans is related to my family, right?
See?
I hit him up
That's
like,
what
I want to act. I used to be a theater, da-da-da. He was like, okay, send over a headshot. You know what I'm saying? Send over all this stuff. And I'm like,
Oh, you have to do all that?
I'm like, this my cousin.
I
Why
ain't do
gotta
all that.
send-
Tell him, Steve-O, I ain't do all that.
Listen.
Hey, we're professional. I don't do all that.
I pulled up to the set. We got right in.
I was like, dang, this family. Why I gotta send this over, right? Whatever. So didn't do it, right? Then he ended up hitting me like, I got a small role for you.
That's what you do.
I was like, okay, I'll take it. I didn't have to do it that part, but to Steve-O's point earlier, it's like you can't just give somebody, like you wouldn't take somebody and be that. If I came to you and said I'm a stylist, you're not gonna put me on the top client that you have
Yeah, go
until
shopping.
you can see
Go shopping for
what I
Gucci
can present.
Man.
Exactly. Like I don't even know what type of work you do. You haven't proved yourself. So for those who are part of the Milwaukee culture and are interested in acting and film and all of that, what is, including email, because people have a tendency of sending some crazy emails. What is a professional way to get booked or chosen to be a part of a film?
Well, I'm in Milwaukee. Like, it's crazy. I was just thinking, like, I never met Q, but I was part of the situation to help him get a cologne deal. You remember? So Dangerous is my situation with Fresh. So that's my situation.
It's a small world.
It's crazy.
That's
So that's all me with Fresh. Fresh, I got Q. That's why from Milwaukee. I was like, make it happen from Milwaukee.
Wait, so y'all never met?
I never met him. But my guy
that's
Fresh
all-
was bringing me. I had to deal with Boosie Cologne. And I had brought Fresh in.
Yeah.
And Fresh was like, man, I want to get this guy Q a deal. I was like, I ain't know he's from Milwaukee. He's like, he's from Milwaukey. I was like, we'll make it happen then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
World,
Yeah.
shout out
Come
to you.
on.
That's
See, we
what's
got
up.
it. Come
make
on,
it crazy
man.
how
We
you
got to get a
connect
sound
you.
effect.
Yeah.
That's,
Steve on the plug, low-key.
that's fire.
Now I need a little
Come
roll.
on now.
or something, too.
I tell you. But
That's
hey, for me
fire.
though, when it comes to acting, like I said, I get that all the time. I pull people cards. I give them a shot. I have been disappointed a few times. I ain't gonna say who, but
Wasn't me.
But, I wasn't you. I wasn't you at all.
Me standing on that.
This was a family
People
member.
on the road.
My brother, I did a favor for. But to me, it got to look like I said. If you got a light on you, can't nobody stop your shine and your lights. You're gonna get that position.
Yeah.
You deserve it. But it is a professional way. Like I said, headshots are great. People will want to know what you look like to see if you fit that person that they're writing about. Sometimes, send a little acting, like you just said. He want to
Audition video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday. People say if you funny. People say if you mean or if you tough, whatever.
Yeah.
So those are the key things. Video yourself. Get some professional. Then if you're really serious about it, they have acting classes in Milwaukee. The school downtown. Forget where it's at. But if you look it up online, Google acting classes. They have it in Milwaukee right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you really want to take it serious, like it's coming, it's a great opportunity. The better you get, the more money you can make.
Yeah.
Like I said, just take one road, man, to change your life.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
Steve, how far are we from having actual sets in Milwaukee?
Well, that's what I started the nonprofit Reach for the Stars Film Art Academy. Any donors on here, we're looking for donations for the building. But that's my goal right there, to build some real sets here. That's why I started that foundation early this year. I was working with Michael Johnson. We was on Michael Johnson. We was working for that for the past, but still gonna happen.
Yeah.
It'll be ready by the end of the year.
Yeah, and I need a part, Steve-O. I'm telling you, I need a part, okay?
Me
The
too.
next
I'll
project.
audition for mine. I'll audition
Your
for
next
mine.
part, I'm gonna come up
I
out
ain't
of
gonna
it.
tell you action. You gonna run off the set?
No,
Don't you shy? I said, action, jazz, action.
you know, I'm out here. No, but so as far as this is one question I want to ask you, right?
Lay it on me.
What type of budget do you have to have a stylist?
Oh Lord, everybody asks me this.
Because it's almost like artists. They be like, I need a manager. For what? You ain't even bringing in no money.
Ain't nothing to manage.
But if somebody,
Ain't nothing to
right,
manage.
if somebody really wanted a stylist, what does that look like?
Okay, well, if somebody really wanted a stylist, I'm used to going through labels, so I get label budget.
Oh, you a big money
Listen.
stylist. Oh, my God. I can't get an outfit.
What?
I can't get an outfit. I was trying to get them out.
Do they get to keep the clothes when the label? They get to keep the clothes?
It depends on the label situation.
So y'all,
because sometimes you have artists with like they be like, listen, because I do a lot of all-in deals. So all-in deals with me, instead of charging separately for travel, that. Okay, y'all want 3 outfits for a photo shoot that's lasting all day. I want to do a video shoot the next day.
Yeah.
Then y'all want shoes included. It depends on if you're a girl or a female. Females are less expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do a girl 5K, 6, 7 outfits, video shoot all day.
Yeah.
Let her keep a few things and I take the rest. I might only spend $1,500 on a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if it comes to a guy, I need like 10 because shoes is expensive. Guys don't like cheap stuff.
Right.
I work with a lot of rappers. They don't want nothing cheap. So I'm going to Saks and stuff like that. But I'm taping the bottom of the shoes up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing all that because I'm taking this back.
Yeah.
My budget is an all-in budget, so I don't want to lose so much money.
Yeah.
And
he got the clothes.
and he got the clothes, and he want to keep it because I be like, oh, can I keep? Oh, this is nice. This fire. I'm keeping it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take that back, but you can buy this out. Or sometimes they nice and it went real good. You can have a shirt or pants or two.
Yeah.
But shoes and stuff like that, expensive $1,000 sneakers. That's taken out of my budget. I might have 10 for you. I done spent 5, 6 already.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving with 4,000.
I know that's right,
with 4,000. I need the money.
Make it make sense.
Yeah. So it just really depends. But sometimes I work with a lot of street guys too. When I say street guys, are independent artists, rappers who come to me too. Like, hey, bro, I got a couple videos. You doing a styling thing. You know, they don't know nothing about it. But like, man, how much I gotta throw you to get me together? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You give me what you want to do? How many? 2 looks? I might do like 3K for them, or you know what I'm saying? They be like, I come do all this for you. And like, I help people out, but I still make it like because they're not signed to a label.
Yeah.
So why would I have them?
Yeah.
You know, like. Yeah. So I like to give people a chance. Like they like that. They like to feel like they got a stylist. They feel rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the vibe.
So
So it's about the vibe.
Let me ask you, because you work with us with the twins. We had them, so I mean, it helped them a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see they little swag
had
now.
fun.
Yeah.
They got it
caught
now.
on.
Yeah, they got it now.
They got it.
And Sauce. But
Yeah.
why not too many other artists from Milwaukee have caught on to like being styled?
It's like we said, everybody's like in their own bucket. Some people don't want to feel like they doing what somebody else doing. You know, some people feel like, oh, I got it myself. I know. I've seen guys who go buy whole Gucci or Prada outfit head to toe. Look crazy. They doing the video, they flashing thousands of dollars. They don't want to spend no money, so that's why they ain't getting no recognition for how they look. All that go together.
Yeah,
you know, like dealing with artists. You got artists who can dress to the top tier and look fly, and they going up just because they can dress. Music probably horrible.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You got some people who great artists. They look crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
Don't got no style.
Yep.
But when you see them artists that's going up, what's the percentage of them might have a stylist?
10%.
10%?
Yes.
That's 1 out of every 10 artists.
In Milwaukee, I only took like 3 artists out of here that styling for real and had to, working with me, and we was working like 3 artists.
Yeah.
Telling you. We got artists that been going viral here for years and still going
Ain't
viral.
put on
they
nothing.
Never put on not a piece of clothing. Hit up for a clean photo shoot, headshots, nothing. But I feel like they don't have people telling them about that, talking to them about that. Like, you need headshots. You need clean stuff for flyers. I don't want to see y'all on the flyer. Y'all got money out, pour it out like club. Like, that's not how you do it.
Yes.
Get a clean photo shoot. Put some stuff on, white background.
That'd be the first thing I recommend. Every artist, man, look, when you trying to step out here, you get your little video done, get you that, get your people, but go and get you a photo shoot that way, because you, in your mind, you actually thinking you finna go up.
Yeah.
If you finna go up that much, you gonna need these photos.
That's right.
Because you don't want everybody to take the photo you took off your phone to make a flyer out of.
So, Steve-O.
Is that the old Milwaukee or that's the new Milwaukee? Because the old Milwaukee, we was
That
fly,
just-
man.
New Milwaukee.
Nice
New Milwaukee for
We
sure.
was fly, man. We had those
That's
Milwaukee. 90, 80, we was fly.
Yeah, that's the new Milwaukee.
I mean, most
That's
of
the new Milwaukee for
most
sure.
of the culture is ski mask,
Yeah.
black hoodie, black
They don't
pants.
have a style.
You know what I
They
mean?
got style, all right.
Well, no
Take your money.
individuality. They don't have any individuality. Real quick before we go to break, Steve-O, how important is it when you're writing this role and then during the production process, is it to have a stylist on deck who can style the cast?
I think it's very important. To me, I do all my styling. cut back on the budget. I can't 40s and 30s. But no, I think having a stylist and a person to do wardrobe is very important because you want to keep that person in charge to keep the continuity. You know, like, because you can't mess up. You know, if you might shoot 4 scenes Friday, right? And the free scene Thursday next week, one of them scenes go with this. So you need to have that same to make it make sense.
Yeah.
You can really mess up. So style is very important. So I ain't gonna say it's not. It's me, I cut back on the budget, I do it.
Yeah.
Or do something similar. Everybody wear black all movie. That was playing. But style is very important, I think. And like you said, you with the artists, like you gotta, hey, if you want the women to like you, understand me, and the women want the men to like them, you gotta be fly
Gotta
nowadays.
come a certain way.
First impression.
You know, I
So
think right
do-
now this is the best time for clothing because you ain't got to buy all that Gucci stuff right now. People are
Facts.
not buying
Urban
it right now.
streetwear is in right
In
now.
right now, man.
Yes.
If any of you entrepreneurs out there, young black entrepreneurs that got your own clothing line, thought about it, this is the time to
This is
do
the
it.
time
Yes,
to get it out
indeed.
there.
Sell it.
Yes, indeed. We got Super Dope Q and Steve-O Love in the building. Do not touch that dial. We got to go to break to pay some bills. 101.7 The Truth.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds. Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
It's been cool, baby.
Pull up with that no joke. Addicted to my man here itching this no dope. I just seen your baby and my missus that
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler Digi Meech. We are live and direct in the studio. We got Steve-O Love, Super Dope Q. Listen, first and foremost, I want to thank both of you for coming down and chopping it up with us. This is Milwaukee royalty in the building. For real. I am a huge fan. Before we get out of here, projects. What projects are you guys working on and what shout outs do you have?
So right now, like I said, the nonprofit is Reach for the Stars Film and Arts Academy to build that studio we need here. That's a big project of mine. I'm working on the my main man, Michael Johnson, to dash the leaf and do his life story. It's gonna be a big movie. We're still shooting it. We still put it in the production bucket. You know, got Trust Nobody 4 right now.
Right there.
Yes, indeed.
The life story coming for show. You want to donate to that, you can do that too. We also got Trust Nobody 4 right now. It's on a beautiful situation that I did a deal with 3140 TV. So this deal I did with them is so when you produce a film, you know, it takes a long time to get your money.
Yeah.
You got to shoot it, produce it, and even before you get on Tubi or Amazon, you got to get it to date. I got it to where, so when people have premieres, you got to pay $5,000 or more just for one day.
Gotcha.
I got you have a 10-day premiere on this platform. Sell it to all your fans at $9.99. You get your money for what you got from that within like 15, 20 days. So you can use that money to promote when you hit other platforms. Yeah. So it's on 3140 TV. Go check out Trust Nobody 4. I'm going to leave it up there till July 1st. So go watch it, pay for it. Once that's off, wait 2 months before I bring it back out. With that, and then the biggest one in Milwaukee we're talking about is The Meal. The series The Meal, shooting probably September, October.
Okay, let's get it. Hold on now. You just listen. Come on now, Steve.
You know how they usually have like radio shows?
Cast right here.
You put the whole radio show in there, man. Quit playing.
You got the starting cast right here, Steve-O. You can't. You try to slide that in real quick.
I have a Monet.
I'm not even worried about it. It's called The Meal.
Man roll. They want me to have it here. They're giving me roles for the movie.
I'm not even worried about it. It's called The Meal. I know. I have to.
Straight. Come on now.
I'm in there.
It don't get no better. It don't get no better. You got any shout outs, Steve-O?
Oh, yeah. My wife, Sharon, man. The whole cast from Trust Somebody 4. Everybody that supported and bought the Trust Somebody 4 movie over the weekend. You keep on supporting that. My brother Gucci always on set with me. And it's Milwaukee, man, for just really, I know a lot of people run from Milwaukee. Everybody talking about leave this town and all that. Milwaukee made me, bred me, and I'm loving it until I drop. So, and hey, shout out to the Michael Johnson family, man.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we still having the all-white party this Saturday up in Madison. Tyrese and everybody going to be there. So get your ticket. A great meeting place. I know he's not going to be there, but he's definitely going to be there in spirit.
Yes, indeed. And how can people reach out to support the nonprofit?
Go to Boys and Girls Club Madison White Party.
Okay.
Boys and Girls Club Madison County or Dane County White Party. And you can buy your tickets there. You can give a donation there to the family or something. And, hey, man, you know, he's a great guy. I think he should be named just as Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. He did a lot, man. At his funeral last week, there was a congressman, there was ex-mayors, there was police chief. They gave him all kind of proclamations and stuff, man. So a real special guy. I mean, he's like a prophet and God on earth.
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Q, what projects you got?
What's up? Well, I got some more clothing coming out next month. Summer version.
Super dope Q closet.
Super dope club.
Okay.
Yeah, I took the
Learn me
closet off.
something.
That was my style in like days.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to retire in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Super Dope Club. It is funny that he was talking about the cologne. I never met him. I was just trying to redo that because people keep hitting me up talking about when I'm gonna come back out with Carmade. That was the name of my cologne, and it was unisex. So a lot of people hitting me up trying to get back into that right now. And besides, I'm coming out with some more hair products. I used to have hair dye. Still have hair dye and shampoo on Amazon.
Yeah.
Called Dope Hair Dope. You know?
Okay.
But now I'm trying to come out with more hair products and things like that. I'm trying to get more into the entrepreneur bag with selling and stuff into stores. And I had a couple of meetings with a couple stores, like for products. That stuff is hard. That stuff takes so long.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm working on. Like, I'm just trying to get more brand stuff out there.
How can we as a city support you?
Just follow me, Super Dope Q on everything. Just always watch out. I want to shout out to the city because I get so much love. I just tried out for Bad Boys, got my ticket.
Okay.
I want to talk about that. So maybe look out for me on there. Pray for me. Things like that. That's really it.
Yeah.
You know, just I love the city. They've been supporting me. I get so much support from Milwaukee. I love Milwaukee.
Yes.
I feel so much love from the city every time I do something.
Yeah, so all that music we worked on, we just throwing that away, right?
No. Music-wise, no. Okay, I just bring it up. Music-wise, I got music dropping, but I just want to drop it at once. I want to do it right. So next month, I'm dropping a video, single, all that.
No, I just have to make sure he say that because we be in there working like a mother.
We do. I'm a real artist. I got.
What was it? Baddie Alert? That was the name of the song.
Baller Alert.
Baller Alert. Who did? Mish did that.
Yeah.
Okay, Meech, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you, Meech.
That's one of my like out of town. That's one of my best songs. Out of town. Like Milwaukee is Bounce It with Draco, but out of town it's.
Let's go. So, Steve-O, we got a call to action. You got some roast to create, Steve-O?
Oh, yes, the meal coming soon. And you know what I say I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Be ready, man.
I'm ready.
Don't let me down. I'll put you in that screen.
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to talk about you behind your back.
Where can Truth Nation follow you? What's your social media handles?
Mine's Steve-O Love on Facebook, or It's Just Money NT on Instagram and all that other stuff. I ain't the best at that, but yeah.
It's okay.
You from the streets. It's Get Money. What's it called?
It's Just Money.
It's Just Money Entertainment.
Or www.itsjustmoneyfilms.com.
Gotcha. Yes, indeed. Super Dope Q, what's yours?
Super Dope Q on everything.
Okay.
Yep. Super Dope Q everywhere. So y'all know what's going on.
Perfect. Thank y'all so much for joining us today. I look forward to working with y'all and seeing what y'all have coming up. Do not touch that dial. This is Truth Nation 101.7 The Truth.
Make your home and family safer by properly getting rid of nasty chemicals and fire hazards. MMSD's Home Hazmat program offers 3 drop-off centers that are open all year long. It's fast and easy. You don't even have to get out of your car. And it's free to visit a drop-off. Lithium-ion batteries, old gas, propane tanks, they take all of that and more. For a list of things you can and cannot bring, locations and hours, go to MMSD.com. Milwaukee County residents only. No businesses.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're listening to Milwaukee Black Talk on 1017 FM.
The Truth.
And 1510 AM. W269DL. Milwaukee. A Milwaukee Black media company.
Yeah. 101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler Digi Meech, man.
Do you know how to give us some time?
Yes, indeed. What an amazing conversation. Shout out to Steve-O Love and Super Dope Q, man. First of all, we just
turned out to be a great show.
I was just gonna say we just made something happen that I wasn't aware of, and neither one of them, but they never met each other.
Oh, wow.
They never. That was their first time,
Yeah.
and Steve-O actually helped secure a deal for Super Dope Q without meeting him, but just because the person told him he was from the city, he did it.
Yeah.
That is powerful. That's powerful. We need more situations like that, more stories like that.
More of that going on.
Shout out to both of those guys, man. That's amazing. That's
What the
amazing.
chat talking about? Where y'all at?
Shout out to Jasmine West. She said, I like the show Different Flow with Super Dope Q. Yes, indeed. Collector's Rain said, write me into. We told Steve-O, you trying to get in the movie? We told him he gotta write a part for you too.
Yeah, we got some time before our next guest is DJ Jerry.
Yes,
Truth
indeed.
Nation. Let us know what y'all thinking. What's going on? Who listening? 833-212-1017. We just want to know where y'all at. What's going on with y'all? How y'all vibing today? You know how y'all feeling. So just give us a call or text 833-212-1017.
You gonna be in the movie, Meech?
I was in the movie.
No, I'm saying, excuse me. Look,
I was in the movie. Catch me on 2B.
Look, you
know what I'm
heard?
saying?
You heard?
About 5 seconds. I got a couple lines.
Would you do it
know what I
again?
mean? You ain't just hear it, man. I'm in the
Meech
next.
said,
I'm
stop
in the,
playing with me.
The song. I mean, the movie. The film is called The Meal.
Man, listen, I'm about to go.
You know I'm in that.
I'm about to go get myself together.
I'm in that. I'm showing up as
Do me a couple. Yeah, I mean.
He write me in as Meech.
So
I'm
what
gonna be
say?
myself.
You can't mention the meal if you don't mention Meech.
Come on now.
That's a bar. That's a
going.
bar, Meech.
I got some Milwaukee bars. When I say I ain't gonna say it right now.
Jasmine West said, hey, I was a school bus driver for 16 years. I'll make a good character. Shout out to Kenny, said Memphis in here. Hey, man,
That's
say,
what
man.
that's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
Listen.
Let us know where y'all at, Truth Nation. We miss y'all. It's Monday. It
It
felt like a
is.
long weekend.
It did. Like we haven't, had a chance to talk to you all. It did most definitely feel like a very long
Thursday
weekend.
was going down.
Thursday was going down. A
you
time
know.
was had.
Yeah.
And a time had us. Shout out to my friends, my best friend Sharika, Chrissy. Shout out to Shanika, my BFF. Happy birthday, Nika. But yeah, we was in Brownstone tearing it up.
Mm-hmm.
Tearing the city up. For sure.
City was in Brownstone that night too.
Yeah.
A lot of people. And then next door.
And then we went to
at
City Social. Then we went to Elevate with T.
y'all,
McGee.
y'all did.
Yeah.
I left.
Man, listen.
Took the truth route home.
I think a reality set in. I'm not, in my 20s no more.
That's what you get.
It's rough.
I was so trying to tell you when I was leaving. Like Jazz, I'm leaving.
Jazz ain't leaving.
I'm leaving, Jazz.
But you know what? To be fair, all I do is work. All I do is work.
And that's why I told I'm gonna call her Riri. But that's why I told her, like, look, let her do her thing. I'm out. Let her know I'm gone. If she get to looking for me 5 minutes from now.
Once they said the listening party was over, truth is out.
Yeah, y'all, I was gone.
Jazzy is in effect. You hear me?
I took all the truth stuff out of there. And then you had to do your thing. Cause,
he said, you ain't got to go, but you got to get up out of here.
yeah, I was the truth representative that night, I see.
No, but I genuinely just had fun with my homegirls.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's been, I'm late 30s, super late 30s.
I'm almost
They're
early
early 40s. So we don't really get a chance with life, motherhood, careers. We don't really get a chance to just genuinely enjoy each other. So that's what I mean by time was had. I had a great time with my sisterhood, my circle. It was cracking.
Yeah.
You know? It was very,
Good for
very
y'all, though.
exciting.
I was right there seeing y'all. I'm like, I gotta move furniture, all type of stuff.
Mitch was very hospitable. You know, made sure that the ladies was comfortable, that we had somewhere to sit comfortably.
Yeah.
You know?
He said, what's some dope clubs in Milwaukee?
I don't go to clubs.
I mean, you just at Brownstone.
That's a lounge.
City Social. Tell them about the lounges
That's
and the
a
places.
lounge. For me, I like cigar lounges. Because I'm used to handling business in a cigar lounge, and the atmosphere is a little bit different.
Or hookah lounge.
I don't do hookah,
I mean,
but
you know,
yeah, I absolutely love
people that do.
Summer 85. So if you an 80s baby or a 70s baby, it may be early 90s too. Summer 85 is so dope. Like
92K was a vibe too. It just wasn't our vibe for the like we thought we was finna have that night.
Thank you, Z, because that was not a summer 85. No, me you being
for somebody else though.
No,
see, me and Z, see, look, he said that because he know what we was on. We was on one that night. What we?
I mean, we ended up at Pottles.
Listen, first of all, there's no comparison. Okay. Now
I'm
I
just
will
trying
say
for the people.
I will say
They was good people, man. That's
no,
why I
they
said
was.
that.
It's no slight.
Took us
You know,
all the way in the
but
back.
you asked me what lounges
I was just
I
making
like.
a comment for the people that could be listening for the 90s.
Summer 85.
Yeah, me too.
It's all 80s themed. The decoration is like freaking Scarface
Them jerk
mansion.
wings.
You know,
Ooh, I had them jerk wings.
they be in there playing Harlem Nights and all 80s music. Like it's a vibe.
We was in there with MJ, so it was like.
But you gotta go when they had like the line dancing or with New Styles and Bazan is in there. It be going down. They got arcades in the basement.
You went in there?
I'm always in Summer 85.
Okay.
Yeah, I go eat.
She's always in Summer 85.
But that's because they play the music I like. I like 80s music.
Yeah.
Tina Marie and all of that stuff. Like that's the vibe that I like. I feel like 90s, 2000s. So to that point, it would be dope if they mixed in a day of like 90s R&B.
Hip hop.
And hip hop. I think like that would be fire.
Yeah.
But like I enjoy myself. I just can't listen to Britney Spears all night.
No, I didn't.
I can't.
Bruh. And then you gave me a song to tell him, and then he didn't know it.
I told him to play This Is How We Do It.
They played that.
But the way he mixed it in,
No, the mixings when
it wasn't hidden.
me and Z couldn't deal with that.
So take me back to the 80s.
They played Ray Nitty Bow though. Shout out Ray Nitty, man. Yeah, boy, man.
That was a
Yeah.
surprise.
That was dope. But the Cigar Lounge in Brown Deer, that's a place I really, really, really like. I like rooftop spots too.
Yeah.
You know, I guess it just depends on what crowd. Like you have, so I won't go to like a actual club event at Mr. B's, but I will go to like a car show that they have, right?
Elevate. Been Elevate.
I like, yeah, that's why I
They
said
got
we went.
yeah.
But the Afro beats, that when they have the Afrobeat events at Elevate, cracking. Like that's an atmosphere you feel like you walk in, you know you're gonna go make it home safely. Feels good, but yeah, it's
all,
different
really all
now.
depends on what's going on too. Like if they have special events at that place, I say
Yeah.
go.
I just don't go to clubs. I don't go to clubs anymore. I'm all clubbed out.
Unless that's what I said. Unless they have like special events at the places.
Well, it depends too. Because if I don't know you, I ain't going. First of all, if I don't know you, ain't going because I ain't standing in nobody line. Secondly, I'm just not, we come from a different era. I'm not into standing around everybody looking. Ain't no guys trying to dance with the ladies. You know what I mean? Like, we come from wall dancing and, that era. Like, you see a chick and you want to dance
Them
with
was
her.
in house parties.
No, I mean, we had teen clubs too.
Yeah. but
Even
it
in
was-
our early 20s, we were dancing.
It wasn't day party vibes though.
Yeah, but not even just day party. Like if you go to an actual nightclub, the last time I've been to one, everybody's just with their people, just standing around, talking, drinking, looking, having fun with their people. That's cool. But like nobody, like I don't see guys asking women to dance anymore. Everybody's just kind of standing around looking at each other.
Y'all to dance.
Don't say y'all.
I'm saying y'all because you're a
Don't
woman.
say y'all.
You're
Some
a woman.
of y'all.
All women acting like that. Like you look at them. If somebody asks you to dance at Brownstone, just think about MJ when he was performing Pretty Woman
to Riri.
To Riri and to the other girl.
But that's because they
grabbed both of them and they didn't even want to take it
because he put them on a spot.
What else is it?
No, that's a difference. No, that's a difference.
Here we go.
It means that's not fair.
What you mean? That's just
not
an
fair.
example.
No, that's
it's an
different.
Example. I'm just giving you an example
different.
that happened in your own eyes.
That's different because that's a performance. That's not some guy just
that's even
dancing.
better when it's even more should be more acceptable.
No,
because you're there to watch the guy perform his songs, or at least be at this release party, and he grab you, and you say you literally brush him up. Not you, but you. They both literally basically said no.
I would have said no
and
too.
They sitting in the front row.
That's not what we were there for. Okay.
You saying we make Riri call in and watch she.
That's not why we were there. We were not sitting in the front to be caught up to dance. We were sitting in the front because we were working Truth Nation.
I'm saying
to cover
me and you was. He didn't grab you.
Don't do my friends. Listen, that's different. If we just went on a random night to establishment.
We did.
And it was no performance or release party, and someone grabbed you, then, that's more. But
so
the reason why.
So you rather it to be a random guy?
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is, it's out the way. Like, the spotlight is not on you. Nobody is all in, your mix. If you just in a lounge dancing with somebody, you doing it.
Oh, and when nobody else dancing either, though.
Exactly. You proving my point. Thank you.
When nobody else dancing. But at the same time, we was dancing. Everybody was dancing to Pretty Woman.
We was sitting, doing a 1-2.
Pretty woman.
I mean, it's hard not to.
Popping out tonight with a pretty woman.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see. But if he grabbed you, like you wouldn't do the 2-step with him.
No, MJ wouldn't grab me though, because
of course he didn't. He didn't.
He know I wouldn't.
He
do
grabbed
it.
2 other women as pretty as they could be that night, and they decided.
But they don't
want to
be put on blast.
I'm saying so. If it was, but where do you go to dance at? If
that's what I'm
lounge?
saying. I don't. There is no like culture anymore for dancing in clubs or lounges, like unless you line dancing or something like that. But here's one aspect of it too. A lot of people that go out now ain't even single, so they can't dance on nobody.
Not on somebody, dance with them.
Dancing on, see, they don't dance with people anymore. Dancing with somebody is
Mosey,
stepping.
you with me now?
Dancing with somebody is like stepping.
It's the difference because
dancing
on.
You
with
know what I
somebody
mean when I say
we
dancing on.
Together, we have the.
I'm talking question days, texture days.
That's not what I'm
you
talking
know what
about.
I mean?
We too grown to be dancing on people. I could dance with you though. You know what I'm saying? I could dance with you. We could dance together. You know what I mean? We grown. It's not
Ain't
like
nobody
I'm trying
dancing with nobody.
But that's like I said, that's teenage, early 20s when I'm like, hey, you want to dance on me, woo, and that's almost a sexual gesture when we doing that.
Sometimes just because we old don't mean we can't.
I'm not saying that, but that ain't etiquette at this age.
I'm just saying that even at this age, right? There's nobody dancing in nightclubs. Everybody's dancing because guess what? You still got the Negroes who are 45 plus flashing money with jewelry and popping bottles like they 25.
What them call a YO or a young old?
Oh, they call Unc.
Unc in there like he a kid. Yeah, we having money. Getting money.
Yeah, he got the rock star jeans on
with the rhinestones. You know what I mean?
Rhinestones.
I'm not dancing with no Negro that got rhinestones on his.
Oh my God, Unc in there.
Negro, please.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. RC Creation said people too territorial. That's women.
Yeah, I am for sure. You're not dancing on mine.
Women territorial. Like if
Absolutely
it's not even say dancing, it's more so like if we in the environment. Say if we at a wedding reception.
Mm-hmm. That's different.
And you in there with your girls, and somebody say, "Hey, can you come dance?" That's different. You'll get up.
That's not me.
This is the conversation.
Unless it's my
right here.
person.
This is the conversation.
So if it's
about you,
okay,
would you get because you defended somebody else that didn't want to get up?
Listen,
what would you do?
So what I'm saying is, what makes it a difference with the wedding reception is controlled energy, and you have an idea of who's there. It's different because it's not the listen. You can't tell me a wedding reception is the same environment. You can't tell me a wedding reception environment is the same as a nightclub.
Your homegirl getting married, and you just know everybody that's in there.
A wedding reception environment is the same as a nightclub.
I'm not saying that. I gave you a whole different scenario of if somebody asked you to dance, would you get up and dance?
If they say
you
hey,
said no.
If they say, hey, let's dance, yeah, I would at a wedding reception. I would. Because that's dancing with. Not dancing, on. I'm serious.
If they playing.
You can't dance with nobody in the club. They don't even play music you can dance with. You got to dance on them. Because all they playing is music for women to dance on.
It's probably too packed in there to where you ain't got no room to.
But at a wedding reception, you can two-step. You can, all of that kind of stuff.
You a spin here, a dip there.
That's right. That's right, Meech. We got to go to a break. Do not touch that dial. 833-212-1017. It's your girl, Jazzy and Meech. 101.7 The Truth.
Wow. That's crazy. Our children deserve a real chance to make it in life. And a good education is a passport to opportunity. At City Ford Collective, we're working to make sure there's a great Milwaukee school for every Milwaukee family. Because more good options lead to better outcomes. And who doesn't want that? Together, we can give every child the foundation they need to thrive, and a stronger future for kids means a stronger future for Milwaukee. To learn more about our mission, visit us at cityfordcollective.org. That's cityfordcollective.org.
At UW Milwaukee, students don't have to wait until college to start building their future. Roar Ready lets students K through 12th grade join in hands-on programs across campus. From science and tech to arts, sports, and more, students try new things, meet new people, and build skills that matter. Programs are led by UW Milwaukee faculty, staff, and current students. And it's easy to register online. Get started today at uwm.edu/roarready. UW Milwaukee. Roar Ready. Your child's future starts here.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Yeah. This how we gonna do this right here. Pretty woman, it's something you should know. I ain't one of them, baby, I'm him, and that's one thing for sure. Yeah. Pretty woman, oh, it's almost time to go. Ooh, and I got a lot of options, baby. Oh yeah, yeah. So don't be moving slow. Yeah. Pretty woman, oh yeah, I need you for sure. Oh yeah, I got a late night plan ignore. Oh, pretty woman, oh, I'ma leave you wanting more. Hey, yeah, pretty woman, oh, I want you the most. Hey, pretty woman, I make them crazy, have them beating down my door. Yeah, I know you ain't met a real one like me. Just go with the flow. Pretty woman, it's last call, and this joint about to close. Finish that whiskey, baby. So put your number in my phone, lock in, and let's go explore.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. Did you meet? Shout out to all the pretty ladies. Happy Monday. Shout out MJ, E2, Wavy Boy. Man, that joint is crazy. We had an amazing time at Brownstone this past Thursday for MJ's listening party. Southern Soul and R&P. Man, you rocking with that, Z? That's 5. We got another special guest coming up, DJ Jerry. Shout out to the chat and the entire Truth Nation. RC Creation said, wasn't there a dinner when Obama was president or after when he danced with a Hispanic lady? She practically made him have to dance with her. It was short. Michelle did not look happy at all. You know, honestly, I was joking earlier. Like, I'm not super possessive to where someone can't dance with my man. However, you have to do it respectfully. And if Michelle didn't look happy, it's probably because she knows something we don't know. See, sometimes men and women have a way of being slick. You know what I mean? That's why you can never be too careful. Can never be too careful. You gotta pay attention. Got to be more careful. Man, we have another special guest coming up again. Shout out to Super Dope Q and Steve-O Love. They dropped a lot of knowledge on us as it pertains to the film industry, being an industry stylist, all of the above. There is a series coming out in September that Steve-O is launching called The Mill. One of the things that we talked about was just professionalism on how those who are interested in maybe acting or pursuing film can actually send over professional headshots and emails. That means not with your iPhone. Find a photographer. Take a photo of a headshot and send it in. And when you send that email in, don't send an email in and say, hey man, what's up? I'm trying to be in your next film. This so-and-so. It's rules to this. You have to be professional. So all of those out there listening in the city of Milwaukee, if you are interested in being a part of this series, please make sure that you are on top of your game when it comes to submitting for a role. As far as the stylist, I just want to, again, send a shout out to Super Dope Q. All of the work that he has done, all of the work that he's going to do, and just inspire any of the youth or any entrepreneurs out there who are in fashion, man. Shout out to all the Black-owned businesses, man, in Milwaukee. I feel like our fashion industry has come a long way, and we don't get a chance to highlight people like Super Dope Q often because we're told that those types of career fields won't make any money, which is absolutely false. I think that is something different, is something that's needed. And I think that more people are part of, our culture in the city should explore. So again, shout out to those guys. Marty is back in the chat. He said he loved Black women. I know that's right. We just celebrated Juneteenth. Beautiful Black people, man. Beautiful Black and brown people all around. It was going down. Happy Monday, Marty. Happy Monday to the entire Truth Nation and the listeners out there. We got another special guest in the building. It's going down nonstop this Monday cracking. Meech, who we got?
DJ Jerry.
Let's go.
Mixtape Trappers Radio. All the cultural.
I can't hear
stuff.
Oh, yeah. We good.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Tapped In.
What's good, Jazzy?
thank you for stopping by. First of all, Mitch got to run quarterback because I didn't talk they ear off. I was so excited with the last guest, but I want to formally welcome you to the Tapped In show for real. Like, I watched you for a while. I see your platform, the influence you have, and we're happy to have you here. So thank you for stopping through.
Appreciate it. Yeah, and I appreciate y'all for having me too as a guest. Like, a lot of people don't be asking me for interviews.
Absolutely.
Come on, man.
Because you be the one interviewing me.
I'll be doing all the interviews, so I'm like, man, it shocked me that Beach reached out to me. I said, oh yeah, come on, let's do it.
Yeah, but you know, like you said, you do all the interviews, so this the type of platform we do to try to get the perspective from the influencers.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So,
oh yeah, definitely.
And that's what we try to do. You know what I mean? For the youth, try to see what the post is, try to influence everybody since you know you got a major platform here.
Facts.
And you know, voice of the streets.
Yeah, the voice of the streets, man.
So let's run it, man. Let us know a little bit about Jerry. You know, I know, Jazz know. For our listeners, let them know, man.
Oh yeah, you know DJ Jerry. You know, everybody know I started off with the mixtapes. Like what? I say for real, like 2012.
But wait,
12.
Not to cut you off because we have youth listening. So for those who don't know what a mixtape is, because that was one heck of a time for real. You got to break it down.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you got to break it down.
A mixtape is basically like what people be putting on DistroKid and TuneCore and stuff. It's a full project, but back then it was. You probably rap off industry beats, original beats, whatever, but it was just a mixtape. And sometimes you have a host or. Sometimes you just throw it out there.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't want you to skip past it because you was very influential in the mixtape game in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And like that's why I say like I think it was probably before 2012, bro, because BC dropped like 2010 and like that was my first like big
it could have been
mixtape.
10. It definitely was 10. I was just going off of you're right, it was 10. I got my dates wrong. It was 10. It could have been 9 when you came over to my house when you first got his turntable. It could have been 8 or 9. It could have been 9. 2009 we got the turntable.
Yeah.
We had to set him up. When we first got him, we had to set him up.
Ain't that's crazy? Hey, I called Meech. I was like, bro, show me how to work this, bro, because I ain't know. I want computer savvy with like the turntables and with the computer.
When everything went digital in 2009, we all the turntables went from actual records to MP3s.
Yeah.
But they end up going to CDs for a second, but then they went straight to MP3s where you don't even need no records or nothing like that when you first got them. Yeah, called me, and then we just kind of the crazy thing about it is Shakes had got the turntables, the same turntables like a week before.
Shout out to Shakes, man.
Shout out Shakes, man.
So I mean, we had the same problem that Jerry was having. So that's really why I only kind of knew what was going on with it. Other than that, him and Shakes, they do the DJ stuff out.
For real.
Yeah, yes, indeed. So you started with the mixtapes.
Yeah, started with the mixtapes. Like I said, BC the Kid, you know, and then I started doing all type of people, L Boog, like whoever was hot at the time, like from that era. I was just doing all their mixtapes, and I was doing their mixtapes for free. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I didn't know, like I didn't even know the budget, the market, nothing about the mixtape. I was like, I'm having fun. I'm doing them at the crib. I'm just whoever asks me, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So then. My plate got too heavy, and I was just like, man, I need to charge something. Like I started charging $75.
Yeah,
look,
something.
Mar just texted me and said, it was 2008 because you hosted his. He said, tell her how it went.
Yeah, hey, Mech and Mar love me, man. Like Mech and Mar love me. Like that's my guy. You know, we did the Mall of America, me, Knowledge, and.
Shout out to Knowledge, man.
Knowledge.
I remember that mixtape.
Yeah.
You know what? You and Soul to me is like the Cole and Shakes.
Yeah.
Top 3.
He Shakes
top 3. But still his voice, like when he hosts and just do mixtapes in general.
He kind of gave us the blueprint because I ended up having to give it to Jerry because he was like, okay, I got to give it to Jerry because he's the next one in line. Because Boobah didn't take it upon. He was doing the party.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was like, who else out here doing mixtapes? Because before you start doing them, it was like a year and a half when me and Shakes wasn't doing them.
And Jerry was doing them in a time. This is like when our generation was popping.
Yeah.
When Future first came out, like the industry, everything was just popping.
Definitely. I remember them times, and it was just fun. Like my life was completely different. I only had one kid. Like, you know what I mean? My daughter
she was just born.
Bro. So like I had a newborn baby. Like my life was completely different. Like, you know what I mean? So them was some dope times, like for sure.
How old is she now, bro?
She's 17.
Happy Father's
Yep,
Day. Man.
absolutely. Absolutely.
We used to stay. We used to stay right by each other back then. So it was just like we see each other, kids grow up. I mean, that's how I be with everybody in this Milwaukee industry.
But
if you've been
it's
around
dope.
that long, it just be so crazy. Let's get into it a little bit more, man, and talk about your platform and how you go from mixtapes to just the transition that Milwaukee went through for you to create that platform.
To be honest, like with the mixtapes, like to be honest, it started dying down. Like I said, I started charging $75. Then I had went all the way up to what $500. You know what I'm saying? Because I was including the live mixtapes with it.
Yeah.
So then after a while, bro, it just started. I wasn't nobody calling for a mixtape. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was just like, dang, like ain't nobody calling for a mixtape right now. I said I need to switch it up.
Yeah.
So then that's when the Breakfast Club, my little brother, he put me on the Breakfast Club. That's when they wasn't even syndicated in Milwaukee or nothing. Like. And he was just like, man, you got to watch this dude, Charlamagne, man. He funny, man. He funny. You need to watch him. So I started listening to him on the Hot 97, you know what I mean? And then they had the YouTube show too.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I'm going to do that. I was like, because ain't nobody in Milwaukee doing that. I said, I'm going to take, because I had the Mixtape Trappers radio mixtape.
Yeah.
You know, and BC and all, Bird, everybody, they'd come by my crib. All we'd do is like this. We'd set up 2 mics and I record it and then I chop it up the way I want to on the mixtape. So it'd be called Mixtape Trappers Radio. So then I was like, man, I need to put a video with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need to have a visual with this like the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So when I seen what the Breakfast Club was doing, I said, man, I'm going to do that for Milwaukee. And then ever since then, it's been up.
But you ain't get the queen on there, man. What we talking about?
Hey, I got to get
Jerry, don't pay that no attention.
Okay.
Because me and you know,
Really?
she wouldn't know where to be around. Jazz wouldn't know where to be around. You stop rapping.
No, I remember Jazz. Listen.
I'm just talking crap,
You
man.
stop rapping, Jazz.
Listen. I was telling my guy Dollar, I was like, bro, I'm about to get interviewed by Jazzy and Meech. He's like, Jazzy? I was like, bro, you know, he was like, man, she was cold. I said, bro, you know, the way I remember you is because I knew you was a Tupac fan.
Yes.
Like you had a Tupac some on your page. I know we was friends and I was just seeing Tupac. I was like, oh, when anytime I see Tupac, I automatically like lock in with whoever.
Yeah.
So I was like, she like Tupac? I was like, oh yeah, she cold. I don't even gotta listen to her. She cold, dog. She like Tupac. I love Pac.
I was just rage bait. That's all I was.
Yeah, I
talking
know, but
stuff, though. I don't
I'm
even do
rage
it.
bait back. Because you don't be doing that. You know you.
Meech
Come on
funny.
now.
No, I don't do interviews, but I was so excited to see the platform. It's like it was something different, and we hadn't done that before, right?
Yeah.
And then you had the means to do it anyways, coming from the mixtape era. So I think that was one of the first platforms where people actually got a taste of Milwaukee industry, like because that was around a time where Twitter was coming up, Instagram, all of that. So a lot of people didn't like. You wouldn't know who was doing what unless they traveled outside the city, you know, and do promotion. So shout out to that, man, for real. Shout out to that, your whole movement.
Yeah, I appreciate you. And you got it right, too. Like, it really was the first podcast, like, in Milwaukee, period.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't even, like, some people be like, man, no, I remember dude had this dude. I said, man, actually do the research. Like, it's really the first real podcast, you know what I mean, in the city.
Yeah.
It was crazy, though, back then. It was 15, 16.
Yeah, 15. You remember we did a little trad show at his spot, at his studio.
We was doing it. Me and Jerry was doing it for a minute until you got your own spot.
Yeah.
Because I ended up closing that studio. We did it at my crib for a minute in the transition, trying to do it like that. But it was just, like, at the time, we had Mixtape Trappers in my studio. Me, Tay Love, 414 Works.
Yeah, going down.
TK was in there.
It's going down.
It was
cracking.
Yeah, it's going down.
It was cracking back then.
Down.
But let's get a few questions in before we go to break. Let's talk about the platform and how it influences and how it just grew on what it is today. In what ways does the platform impact and develop the viewpoints of Milwaukee?
You know, with me, like, I try to, like, stay with the kind of, like, barbershop, like, friend talk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I be trying to go for. Like, when I do interviews, I don't be trying to make it sound like you getting interrogated. You know what I mean? Like, or you about to go through some stuff or, like, you see, I like having fun, too.
Or they're putting their business out
there.
Yeah, putting
their I mean, I do that a little bit.
I mean,
sometimes.
you kind of walk them into it to where they can tell their truth.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I try to make you do funny, bro.
Let's go, Z.
I mean, if they talking, that's their fault. They have to answer the question.
All right, that's why I put it that way so you can.
Oh my God.
Hey, so what was my train of thought? I try to make it like like you talking to your guy, like, you know what I mean? Like that's my goal when I do an interview with anybody. Like you talking to your guy, you comfortable, we gonna have fun, we gonna joke, and we might talk about some messy stuff. You know what I mean? So I just try to like just be relatable as possible. That's really what it is with me. Like just try to be relatable to everybody, make everybody comfortable, and don't, you know what I mean, try to act like I know too much or know too little. I try to stay in the middle, even though us as interviewers, like y'all know, like we be knowing way more than we actually talk about. What I mean?
Absolutely.
So, but it just for me, like I'll be like, okay, I know this, and this. How can I ask him a question? So how can he know what I'm talking about? The guests know what I'm talking about. The audience ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. Though. So that's why you see them kind of like awkward interactions. They be like, dang, I can't believe Jerry asked me this. Bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I
knowing somebody recording.
Yeah.
Put him on the spot. We got DJ Jerry in the building. We want to hear from you. 833-212-1017. Do not touch that dial. 101.7 The Truth.
Want to save money on energy bills? With free tools from We Energies, you're in control. Manage your energy use with easy tips. Earn rebates on home upgrades, calculate your energy use, create savings goals, view and compare bills, and more. With We Energies, the energy info you need is at your fingertips. Save your way at WeEnergies.com/simple savings or download the app. We Energies. Simple steps, real savings.
Dreaming of owning your first home? Don't settle for a fixer-upper. Build a brand new home with Milwaukee Habitat for Humanity. They partner with first-time buyers to make home ownership possible with little to no down payment and a team that's on your side every step of the way. Even if you're just starting to explore what's possible, they're here to help you take the next step. If your household earns between $55,000 and $90,000 a year, you may qualify. Visit MilwaukeeHabitat.org to learn more.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Center Street, Uptown, Bow Block. What's happening? Ham Squad, Hardhead, Wild Trade. What's happening?
Hey!
Birdline, Zoo Street, 19. What's happening?
Hey! 101.7 The Truth.
Oh, okay, Z.
Yeah, Z. Ooh, DJ Jerry in the building.
Yeah.
It's going down.
The voice of the streets, man.
Yes,
Whose song is that,
indeed.
kid? Man, come on, CNS DG Sowie, man. Like, come on, bro. What's happening, bro? I know what's going on.
Let's
Beach.
go.
I'm from this beach. I'm really from this, bro.
Just telling him.
Meech over here talking about. First of all, we gotta sneak pictures just to get a Meech.
No, the
because
only
Meech
picture
is that guy. You understand?
No,
like
that ain't what I'm saying.
Presidential.
I'm saying I'm so much not that guy. It's not too many pictures of me out here.
No,
and if they is,
it wasn't what you said, Meech. It was. I ain't mad at you.
It was how he said. I like the way he said it.
He was rubbing his shin like sometimes people gotta sneak some pics.
Yeah,
they do.
We got Matthew in the building too,
you,
man. We
man.
got Matthew.
Shout out Matt.
We got Matt in the building, man.
Shout out. That's your photographer.
He everybody photographer.
Okay.
He everybody photographer. He only mess with the goats though. That's what he told me. He said he only shoot pictures for the goats.
Oh, I ain't got no. You ain't got no. Okay, you ain't got no pictures of me, man. You better get your pictures while you can, man.
Shout out to the chat. Jasmine West says, "What's happening?" She got the dancing emojis. They turn it up. Truth Nation.
Yeah, seeing this, man.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, a few more questions, Jerry. So we talking platforms, youth influence, right?
Yeah.
What's the now actually, let me go back to this. It's been 10 years almost Mixtape Trappers, right?
Yeah.
Or full 10,
Yeah,
right?
it's been at least 10, yeah.
Not too many platforms can say that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what's the misconception Milwaukee have about success?
The misconception Milwaukee got about success. I really think, like, when they see the money and stuff, like, they be like, okay, he made it. You know what I mean? Like, he got money, like, he made it.
They point to that.
Yeah, they point to that. They point to what you got and your clout, basically. Like, if you around this person, you successful. But I don't look at success like that. Like, I think if you know what I'm saying, you really started, you really brought something from the ground, like, you brought it up, and you good, you happy, you know what I mean, you made something out of nothing. To me, that's success to me. Like, it ain't no a certain amount of money that make you successful or a certain person you around to make you successful. I feel like you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even think of the word for it, but like, you have your own success. You know what I'm saying? You make your own success, like, no matter what. It ain't you can't worry about what nobody else saying success is. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I used to do that at the beginning. I used to be like, man, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to get on here. I need to mess with this person. After a while, I'm like, man, I'm just work and do what I got to do, and whatever happen.
Do platforms have a responsibility beyond entertainment?
Yeah, platforms do, because like, you know, like, at least for the youth, for me, like, you can't be like, oh, look how I'm doing it, do it like me. Like, I just be like, hey, if you gonna do it like this. You know what I mean? Cause like,
do it the right way.
Do it the right way, because like, of course, all the drama, the fights, and all the crazy stuff, like, of course, you gonna do numbers, like, but your page eventually gonna get demonetized. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, and you gonna have problems in the streets, especially in Milwaukee. You know what I mean? So, you gonna run into somebody family member that ain't gonna like what you posted.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So like, you could do the views, but some people, like, they not out here, like, you know what I mean? That they don't be getting seen, so they don't care. They be like, oh, I'm in the crib anyway, so I could post whatever I want. You know what I mean? But it's only gonna last so long. You know what I mean? So that's why you see, like I said earlier, like, I limit it with the messiness. Like, I throw it in there a little bit, but I talk to the artist before. I be like, hey man, can I talk about this? Can I talk about this? If they say yes or no, that's what it is. You know what I mean? So
yeah, so
do your thing, but don't go too crazy with the violence and all the serious stuff that can get people in trouble. You know what I mean?
So how many followers you got on your Instagram, Mixtape Choppers page?
Man, like, it's like 100K total. Like, but on Instagram it's like 45. On Facebook it's like 23. TikTok was like what, 2,000-3,000. Then on YouTube is like what, 18,000.
But with them numbers, like me talking to people, I know people's getting their news from Mixtape Choppers.
Yeah, definitely.
So you feel like you just reporting on what's happening, or you breaking stories?
Both. Because there's a lot of stories that I broke. You know what I mean? People send me stuff all the time. Like, if I show y'all my DM, y'all be like, wow. Like,
so they send you stuff they want you to cover?
Yeah, what they want me to cover. And I just pick and choose. Like, okay, I'm like, I might pick that. Like, the dude, when Giannis, I forgot bro name, man, but shout out him. I tagged him in the post when Giannis, he was recording Giannis.
Yeah.
And he was just like,
on the car?
Yeah, in the car. He was like, hey man, they don't want me, man. They don't want me. Giannis said that back then. He was like, they don't want me. And I posted it, and then he was like, man, Giannis trolling. And look, they said he might go to Miami or Boston now.
Yeah.
And I had that exclusive content from bro. Like, you know what I mean? So it's stuff like that. Like, I get to pick and choose what I get to post. You know what I mean?
What was one of your favorite interviews? Like, who is some of your favorites to interview?
Man, my favorite. Let me see.
It don't have to be one.
I like the Chop interviews.
Yeah, Chop. Yeah,
Okay.
me and Chop got like 7. We got like 7.
I like the Chop interviews. I ain't gonna lie. Chop my boy.
Yeah.
Y'all be going crazy.
Yeah, we be doing
Entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, Chop always entertaining.
Chop
That's
funny.
why. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? One of my favorite was, of course, the Boosie one. The Boosie interview was I liked that one.
Yeah.
The OTF Jam. Like, a lot of people don't talk about that OTF Jam interview because, you know, he was supposedly snitched on Dirk.
Yeah.
I did his only interview. Like, I went to Chicago, did his only interview, and it was tense. Like, you know what I mean? So it was still my favorite though, because like, I was just like, man, we in Chicago.
Oh, that's the one you did like on the scene.
Yeah. No, we went in. It was like an apartment building.
But I'm saying you went out of the studio.
Yeah, and it was just dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just meeting bro and seeing learning like stuff about OTF Jam, but that I ain't never even reported. You know what I mean? So it was just dope. Like, but them definitely my favorites. But as far as Milwaukee people, you know, Chicken Chop. I like Doc B. Like, me and Doc B got a cold interview. We got a cold interview, like an hour and like 36 minutes.
Yeah,
that's
like
legendary.
talking about nothing but DJ and stuff. Like, I like stuff. I like all type of stuff. You know what I mean? So them definitely some of my favorites.
Absolutely. We got DJ Jerry in the building. Do not touch that dial. We got to go pay some bills. 101.7 The Truth.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Hey, Jax, this a banger.
I'm like, is you cool? You don't make enough. I only use the money counter because of paper cut. It probably
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler, Digi Meech. We are live and direct. Meech, who we got in the building?
DJ Jerry.
Yeah,
my boy
DJ Jerry.
Yeah.
Can't even say the whole thing on here.
Most famous voices. So,
yeah,
Jerry. Everybody always make fun of your intros or your beginning of your songs, how you bring songs in, bro. What be leading you to come up with some of that stuff?
Bro, you know what's crazy? Like, I just be saying anything sometimes, bro. Like, I really just be saying anything, like, cause I'm super silly. Like, everybody that really know me know, like, I'm silly, bro. Like, I'm real silly. So I like having fun. Like, and if I ain't having fun with the music or mixtapes or interviews, I don't even want to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes people say, he's like, man, why you say that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you ask this question? Like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just what I wanted to ask. I just wanted to say some crazy stuff. Like, like, and I'll be trying to, sometimes I'll just be in the mood to be goofy, and I'll just be goofy.
Yeah. So, what does the next generation of Milwaukee platforms look like, and who's building it?
Yeah. It's going to be dope. I think it's going to be a lot of platforms like Rap Cap. It's going to be a lot of platforms like Mixtape Trappers, 414 Hype House. I think it's going to be dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause Big Money, like real street comedy, like people love what he doing. Like the super raw. Like you see, like see DJ Jerry level 1 of recklessness, Big Money level 2 or 5 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't got no filter. Like you know what I'm saying? Big Money gonna say whatever, and then a lot of people will gravitate towards that. Like you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, okay, I want to go that route. Like I want to do my thing and I want to say whatever I want, but. The good part about it is they got a lot to pick and choose from. You know what I mean? They could look at even this, The Truth, 101.7. They'd be like, I want a professional setting like this, like, or I want a DJ Jerry type setting, or I want a Juice Talk type setting. Like, so it's a lot of in the ocean for people to pick from. You know what I mean?
Especially when we come from that.
Yeah, because like we said, it wasn't no platforms like that.
Yeah.
You know, back in the Risco, Baby Drew era, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't no platforms like that.
Yeah,
we had the court DJ. Y'all had the court DJs. And what else? Homer Blow.
Yep.
And then Knowledge
Record
and
Breaker
Promise.
DJs.
Yeah, that's what I said. They came later. Knowledge and Promise, they came later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
shout out to Knowledge, man. Like, Knowledge don't get enough credit.
Yeah, Knowledge, dope.
He done broke so many records and put so many people in position at V100 to play that stuff when he really couldn't.
He gave us
an
an idea that what he was doing, like, made us believe that it was possible. Almost.
Yeah. Yep.
Why you think so many young people is fascinated with going viral?
Attention, and it's money. Like, you either gonna get a money or you gonna get some attention, like, or both. You know what I mean? So people, the average person, they know, like, man, if I go viral, I can start promoting my lipstick brand, or I can start promoting my mixtape now. Like, you know what I mean? And then, because, you know, like, it's sad to say, but, like, some people, like, the household be troubled, you know what I mean? And they don't get attention.
Yeah.
So when they get on the internet and they figure they be like, man, all I got to do is say this, rage bait, do this. Like, I can get attention. Look how many likes I get. Look how many people I made.
So, but look, okay. So tell them what's more valuable: 1 million likes, or 1 million views, or 100 supporters.
100 supporters. 100.
Why you think they chasing the views?
Because it make them feel good. It's dopamine. It's the dopamine, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That make you feel good. Like,
that give you confirmation, almost personal confirmation that you're doing the right thing. Like, that people really mess with this. This is what they want.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So when you go viral, like, think about how many people went viral. Like, all of us in this room know somebody that went viral. Like,
or you went viral.
Yeah, right.
Me and Josh trying to go viral right now. Huh,
right. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
that'd be me.
Yeah.
Look, hey,
accusations.
Hey, man, look, if we go viral, we go viral. Watch what I do with it.
Yeah. Meech funny.
I be ready.
He be trying to like back me in the corner to, you know what I'm saying? He
To say
real
certain
good.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
But
he
look,
real
he good at that. He good
As
at that.
she's
He good at
saying
that.
this, ask her. No, I ain't even gonna put
Okay.
it.
Okay. Oh, hey, we on commercial break. We go to break. I gotta find out.
See, she do
I gotta
that too. She do that. She do
we
that.
on the same team.
Look, there's
Yeah,
somebody
Jerry,
here.
we on
Okay,
the same team.
Find you one. Find you one.
All right, fine.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying? That's my boy back there.
Listen, it's all good. Thank you, Jerry.
I got you. I got
feel
you.
me? Thank you.
Hey, you see, Pac fans stick together.
That's right.
I mean, I'm a Pac fan. If that's what we going on, then we out my road with you. Because I used to be jumping. I told you I used to be jumping off couches to hit him up. It's all good. Yeah. Okay. If you could create one opportunity for Milwaukee youth right now, today, what would it be?
I'd do a big mixtape trapper center. Like, you could come hoop in there. You could come do the studio. You could practice on even learning how to perform. Like, have somebody with crowd presence. You know what I mean? Have somebody there to teach people how to do that. Teach people about the business, like how to upload your music properly through distro, TuneCore, whatever. Then upload through publishing, ASCAP, BMI, because, you know, it's still so many young artists that don't know how to do that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And people that record with me, if they ask me, I'll tell them for free. Like, you know what I mean? I'll be like, man, if you want to know how to do this, all you got to do is ask me, man. Like I said, it take like 2-3 minutes of my time. Like, I ain't trying to, like, oh, man, pay me do this, pay me do this, pay me do this. So, like, I have a center to just have somebody teach people that don't know how to do it to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
they need it.
Yeah.
One big question. You think platforms is helping unite the city, or is keeping people in separate circles?
I think kind of both, maybe. Because, you know, like, people, it's still, like, even though we talk about mixtape trappers, like, it's people that still ain't been on mixtape trappers yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they go to every other platform. You know what I mean? So
I think your process is different though than everybody else's.
Kinda. It depends on who you is a little bit. Like, but
I think once you get the Jerry interview,
yeah,
you in the streets, you kind of made it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Kinda,
saying?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you want to tell y'all
That ain't how you want it? You want them to make it in the streets, or you just like, okay, you pick and choose who you want to interview?
No, not even that. I want them to make it, period. Like, get most attention and capitalize off the interview as much as possible. If they're a new artist or if they're a seasoned artist.
Yeah.
Like, if I interview Jazzy right now, like, I'm going to make sure I put everything into the interview. Or if I'm interviewing somebody, a 15-year-old that's just made his first song last month, I'm going to put the same type of energy I put in him as I put in Jazzy interview. Because I want to get the most out of it, like, period. You know what I
Have
mean?
you interviewed me yet?
No,
I ain't interviewed Meech. That's what I'm saying. It's a whole bunch of people.
You got to get Meech on there.
I mean, we done talked about it over the
I
years.
wait on him. He said Meech week we gonna do the interview. When did Meech? I don't know when Meech week.
You got a
came.
Meech week?
Meech week. He was telling me about Meech week.
What month? That sound good, don't it?
It was cracking. Hey, the idea was fire,
don't
bro.
exist yet?
It exists. Trust me.
No, it just makes me so like he's so serious though. He like, yeah, I'm get at me on Beach Week.
Yeah, for real. He was like, no. He was like, man, we gonna do it.
Hey,
during
don't
Meech
talk
week.
on Meech Week because it's supposed to be something that's coming from big that's coming, and y'all talking it up like it ain't nothing.
Oh no,
No, I'm saying like casual.
I know.
He knows something.
Yeah.
I know,
It's
but
a
I'm
big
just
thing.
saying though.
It just ain't out here yet because we.
I'm not saying that, bitch. I'm just saying again. Just,
But for Z, yes, it's a Meech week. It starts on Twin and birthday May 10th, and my birthday May 17th.
Okay, bet.
Oh, you a Taurus too? I never knew that.
You Taurus?
Never knew that.
From
Taurus
May 10th
gang.
to the 17th, that's Meech week.
Okay.
What
Got
you is a Capricorn or Aquarius?
Taurus.
You a Taurus too?
I
Oh,
am.
okay.
Yeah, I'm an April Taurus.
Okay.
Oh, so that's why this thing working like that. You know what I'm saying? We got it going on.
Oh, he must be a Libra. You must be a Libra, Z.
Nope.
What you?
Pisces.
All right, do your thing, bro.
Okay.
Pisces
Okay.
season coming up, man.
Yeah.
Pisces, man.
But before we get out of here, Jerry, tell them how to get in contact with you. What else you got going on? Anything new?
Just working on these subscriptions. I'm doing promo subscriptions, trying to do rollouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do like different type of stuff. You can reach me YouTube DJ Jerry, Instagram The Voice of the Streets with a Z. Everywhere DJ Jerry Mixtape Trappers. Just type it in wherever you at, any platform, TikTok, anything. DJ Jerry Mixtape Trappers.
For sure.
You got some shout outs?
Man, shout out 101.7. Shout out Jazzy. Shout out Meech. Shout out Matt. Shout out the whole team, man. Shout out the whole Milwaukee. Shout out everybody that's going crazy with the music. No matter what you're doing, singing, producing, whatever. Like everybody's going crazy. Videographers, everybody. Shout out everybody.
We got to get Maul on here, man. We got to get Maul.
Shout out Maul, man.
Shout out Maul. He
Uncle
loves me.
Mackin.
Maul, Mac and Maul loves me, man. Listen, Mac and Maul, that's my dog, man. He loves me, dog.
We got to get Uncle Mackin on here. For real.
Shout out Unc, man.
We are TT now.
Shout out to all the special guests today. Steve-O Love, Super Dope Q, DJ Jerry is going down. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tap in Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Yo, shout out Homer, too. We'll be black.
Yes, indeed. Until next time, Truth Nation, be safe. 101.7 The Truth.